Let's go. You. What's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening, man? We about to really talk about it. I'm gonna let some people tap in, man. I'm gonna let some people tap in real quick. Let's go. I tricked y'all, man. We not talking about Mike Zimmer. We might touch on him a little bit, but I tricked y'all. We about to talk about Kirk Cousins all night. You feel me? Like for real. We about to talk about him all night. Let me get off here. Appreciate you, Michael, to tapping in. Appreciate you, Michael. I tricked y'all, man. We are not talking about Mike Zimmer, man. Don't look at the thumbnail. I tricked y'all. We are about to be talking about Kirk Cousins all night. We talking about what we need to do, man. Because the Vikings need to do something. You know what I'm saying? But when y'all come in, man, make sure I hit that like button, man. Hit the like button for the boy. You know what I'm saying? That's how you support the channel. Hit the like button. We finna get into it tonight. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hold on, let me play this real quick. Yeah, man. It's feeling good, man. Thursday night, how everybody feeling, man? How everybody feeling? Y'all make sure y'all put how y'all feeling in the chat, man. Let's get to it. I'm gonna let some more people tap in real quick, man. We're gonna cool out for a minute. So the heck. What's happening, my boy? I had to delete my first comment about some. Hey, shit. Hey, I tricked y'all. We is not talking about Zimmer. Nah, we touch on him though, man. Like real talk. Like I'm actually happy for him, man. The man been through a lot. You feel me, with his son and all that, man. I hope he do get another job, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hope he get another job. To be honest with you, like him and Peyton together, like in Denver, would be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like I feel like if he can just focus on defense, it would be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like if he just focused on defense, he will be okay. You know, as long as he's willing to switch up his defensive philosophy, because that old school defense he was running, man, that shit is not working nowadays in the NFL. I'm just keeping it real. Like that defense does not work no more. You definitely gonna have to adapt to the game, and that's what we hoping to get from Brian Flores. You feel me? Like Brian Flores definitely better bring some swagger to the game, man. He better bring some swagger to the game, because we can't go in here with this old school, man. That's the only thing that, and Brian Flores isn't that old, but that's the only thing that scares me about going for older defensive coordinators, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they be stuck in their ways, man. You know, they don't want to change. You feel me? Kurt got to go. Barely above average. He has a no trade clause. Take him, please. Hey, absolutely, man. So most of us feel like that, Michael Miller. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit, NFL had him ranked 17th, man. They had him ranked 17th. I did a video on him. They had him ranked 17th, bro. Kirk Cousins. How y'all feel about that, though? I ain't gonna lie. Like y'all saw my video. If you tapped into it, if not, you can go watch it. But we're gonna talk about it right here, anyways. Like, I think 17th is a little steep. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's hard for me to wrap my head around 17 quarterbacks that are better than Kirk Cousins. But I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. He damn sure ain't no top 10. You know what I'm saying? He damn sure ain't no top 10. That's a fact. That's a finac, man. For sure, man. But yeah, man, shit, man. You know, Mike Zimmer, man, though, we'll touch on Mike Zimmer for a little bit, man. Mike Zimmer getting his damn job, getting a job, man. Hopefully he gets him a job, man. Hopefully we see some news with Mike Zimmer landing him a damn job. I'm not a huge fan of him, but I feel like he still gives us the best chance to win. Hey, that's a fact too, though. So that, like, I ain't gonna lie, like it's like we're stuck in the middle. We're stuck in between a rock and a hard place, bro. Because that statement is absolutely true. Like going into this season coming up, like, yes, he is our best chance to win, unless some crazy trade happens. You know what I'm saying? Where we can get somebody that's better than him or equal at least. You know what I'm saying? But that's not happening, because he's not just gonna go anywhere. That's why he has that trade clause. Like he knew, like he knew like y'all ain't just gonna ship me anywhere like to the Texans or nothing for no draft picks or nothing like that. Like he was smart enough to negotiate. I'm gonna tell you what, the man is a master negotiator, bro. Like his agent, bro, like beast. I say it all the time. Like he would get us jobs in the NFL. Like straight up, like we don't even have tape, bro, and we'll get a job. Like for real, he'll get us signed at least for 300,000-400,000. At least 300,000-400,000, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, man, I feel like we need to take a stab in the draft, though. If not, we definitely gonna take a stab next year. So we probably gonna just have to sit through this season with him. And yeah, hopefully he doesn't decline, you know, because at any moment, man, Kirk Cousins is about to hit his cliff. Like at any moment. You know what I'm saying? Just is what it is, man. The boy age don't move backwards. And hopefully it ain't this year. Hopefully it ain't this year, man. So that in the building though, man. I ain't gonna lie, we slow tonight, boy. We ain't got people tapping in. Everybody must be busy. People busy. People is not tapping in tonight, but we gonna still cool it and talk for a little while. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to be on here forever anyway. But if we go in the draft, right? If we go for a quarterback, it's definitely going to be towards the end of the damn draft. And there's only a couple people to pick from. I'm going to tell you that right now. There's only a couple quarterbacks to pick from. You either see see your guy now and you're like, you know what, I'm willing to go all in, or you just wait till next year. That's how I feel about it. You just wait till next year because there ain't even no need to waste no draft picks and be trading this year if we know Kirk's gonna be our quarterback, so we might as well ride with that. You know what I mean? We might as well ride with realistically. Like this is just understanding football, you know what I mean? And knowing like, hey, if we want to win, then we gotta keep him right now. Let's see. How do you know he's the best chance for us to win if we never take a chance in the draft? Chiefs took a chance when they had Alex Smith and still traded up to get great Mahomes. Yeah, for sure. You know, I said that in the video, Michael. That's a good point. You know what I mean? I made a point like they had Alex Smith and they were winning 10, 11 games. You feel me? Damn near every season with Alex Smith. You know what I mean? And they said that ain't good enough. That ain't good enough. And yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Because and another thing too, the Eagles did it too. Remember, the Eagles had Carson Wentz. He was still their boy. You know what I'm saying? And shit, he was their boy. And damn, the Eagles said, look here, I don't care. We're going after Jalen Hurts. Eagles fans were mad as hell. They ain't mad no more because they got him. You about to earn us up. Appreciate you, Coleman. I appreciate it, man. I hope you sub to the channel, man. Daily Vikings content, man. I usually try to do a video a day at least. I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you. Yeah, usually we got a pack house too, Coleman. We usually be lit, you know what I'm saying? But it's, you know, hey, look, after the Super Bowl, everybody got to get back in their little cocoon, chill out. People don't want to pop out right now because we got a long way away before the season starts. So, you know, a lot of this is just smoke, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this is smoke. Like we're talking about what can happen, what should happen, what might happen. But we don't got the facts, all right? And then when April come around, we'll have the facts because we gonna know who we drafting. And do I have a feeling that we gonna get a quarterback? Absolutely not. I don't think we're going quarterback at all. I ain't gonna lie to you. And like Sodak said, man, I mean, shit. At the end of the day, he absolutely right, though, man. I think even the people that don't like Kirk Cousins feel like he does give us the best chance, even though I know, Michael, you said, how do we know? But if you think about it, the caliber of quarterbacks that are coming in this draft, it's like you really gonna have to trade the farm to move up to get one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because there's really only like 3 of them that are sure that seem like sure hits. You know what I mean? Like seem like, okay, this is a franchise QB. And you don't even know if that's gonna happen. Like out of the 3 top ones, only one of them might pan out to be decent. You know what I mean? So that's just the reality of it. But I'm never against like taking a chance on like Hendon Hooker and shit like that in the later rounds, because sometimes those guys turn into savages. Even Cunningham from LSU, Louisville. He's just like Lamar Jackson. That man came right in and looked just like Lamar Jackson playing for Louisville. You know what I'm saying? Like that, hey, why not? That bitch might fall to the 7th round. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. Just never know. Just never know. It's all based on what they do in the combine too. Like once that comes around, you'll start seeing names popping up like, oh, this guy's a lot better than we thought. But shit. We need to do something though. You know, what sucks is us not knowing what's gonna happen after 2024. That's what it is. It's like us not making a move. Because if we extend Kurt this year right here, it's gonna be like, damn. You know what I mean? Like we just feel like he's gonna be our quarterback forever, man. You know? I don't mind him being our quarterback right now, but god damn it, I don't want him forever, man. The boy gonna have to eventually get up out of here. San Fran, I know y'all want him. What free agents do you want most this offseason? Shit, to be honest with you, like I want a defensive tackle, man. I want like Hargrave, but I know for a fact he gonna want a bag. You know, even Payne gonna want a bag. My thing is this, man. Like I feel like free agency we should stack up the defense, and then I feel like in the draft we should get a couple of weapons in the offense, like whether it's a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if our guys there on defense, like some of these cornerbacks, man, some of these cornerbacks are super lit, you know. So if one of those guys are available, man, like you gotta snatch them. And I know as Vikings fans, bro, we hate the fact that we go after cornerback every damn year. You know what I'm saying? Like we go after a cornerback damn near every year. But hey, that's an important position, man. You know what I mean? So free agency, man, I want to go after some cornerbacks, but and some defensive tackles. I think we need to beef up the trenches, man, for sure, and possibly see what centers are out there, because I know like Dave and there's a couple other people that like the guy coming out of Minnesota, but we're not drafting a center in the first round. We're not drafting a center in the first round. That's not gonna happen. And if it does happen, the fan base is gonna be mad in the mug. Isn't there a guy in Arizona who's available? I think corner. Yeah, you talking about Byron Murphy. I would love him, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If we get that, that's another one that's lit. That's another one that's lit. So that, yeah. If we can get him, turn me up. Turn me up, you know. Hopefully, you know, we got to see what the cap is now. I know there's a big talk. There's a lot of talk about Dalvin Cook and his cap hit and all this, and we should get rid of him. And he just got surgery too, so we'll see what happens, man. Y'all know how I feel about Dalvin, man. I ain't gotta keep saying it. You know, like, yeah, he's a running back. You're paying him a lot of money. Look, Ezekiel Elliott's getting paid a lot of money. Saquon Barkley's about to get paid a lot of money. Like, hey, you gotta pay for services, bro. Like, it is what it is. Like, you can't compare Dalvin Cook to like what Pacheco and stuff are doing in the Super Bowl, bro. Why? Because their offensive scheme at Andy Reid and their offense, they make everybody look good. You feel me? We don't have that type of team. Like, we need a motherfucker who can run. We're not the Chiefs, bro. I'm sorry. We're not. Not right now. We can get there, but we're not. Like, the Chiefs make everybody, their offense, the way, like, Andy Reid is a genius, bro. He makes everybody look good. I'm saying, look what he did with Jerick McKinnon. We got rid of him like he was a practice squad player. Like, for real. Like, we let that boy go like he was a practice squad player. Like, look what he doing now. Damn near was their MVP for real. If they didn't have Mahomes, like, this man balled out all season, bro. All season. That shit crazy. Yeah, Payne though. Payne, Michael, that's definitely a good one. Like, if we can get somebody like that, I just think we need that wrecker in the middle, man. Like, that would definitely set the tempo, bro. Like, that would set the tempo for the Minnesota Vikings. I'm not big on Dalvin Tomlinson and stuff, bro. Like, listen, he takes up a body or so, and he can, you know, stuff the run a little bit, but not good enough for me. They don't get to the quarterback good enough for me. Him or Harrison Phillips. They don't. They just don't. You know. See, my thing is when I'm looking at players and the type of players that I want on our team, I'm going with what's trending, right? For example, quarterbacks. You have to be able to improvise. You don't have to be Lamar Jackson, but you have to be an improviser. Did you see? This is the thing, right? Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. But did you see what he did on that third down with a damn near broke ankle? Like, did you see that 20-yard run? Did you see that? That's the difference. Okay. That's the difference. You got to have a quarterback that can make plays like that. Because why? Because the NFL comes down to those type of plays. Those are the type of plays where you need your leader to step up and just take control. You know, besides all the good throws he made and stuff like that, you know, that play right there was probably the most important play of the whole game. On a broke ankle. That shit crazy. What's up, Ed? Appreciate my boy Ed tapping in with us. We got all day Ed in the building. But yeah, man, you know, like, and when it comes to the defensive tackles, like, I just want somebody who can get to the quarterback too. Like, we need defensive tackles that can also give us some sacks. You know, Aaron Donald, like, he kind of just set the standard for how defensive tackles need to start playing and need to start training. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. He set the standard, bro. He set the standard. Don't be mad at me. He set the standard. You know what I'm saying? Like, he set the standard, bro. Like, that's how defensive tackles should be playing. They should be getting sacks now. Like, it ain't all about stuffing the run no more. You need to get to the quarterback as well. You know, that needs to be another part of your game. And Payne, Hargrave, like, those type of defensive tackles. That's what we need. I think we need that. You know, I really do. It would make a big difference, man. Like, we just don't have anybody that be applying constant pressure, man. We need like we thought Danielle Hunter was going to be that, but when you're playing linebacker, it's kind of hard. You know, it's kind of hard when he's a linebacker. Like, it's like if we're going to stay in a 3-4, I mean, he's a linebacker, bro. Like, it's just not the same. You know what I mean? It's not the same. But one good thing is Brian Flores, like, his defensive scheme, I think he's going to blitz. Hopefully he sits back and says, listen, we got Danielle Hunter. We're not dropping him back in coverage, dog. Are you crazy? Like, if anything, you better put Danielle Hunter as defensive tackle. I don't give a damn what you do, but he need to be hand in the dirt going after the quarterback, man. There's no reason for him to be playing the pass, bro, at all. Like, I don't care. He rushes every play. You're going to get the most out of him if he rushes the quarterback every play. You know, if you stretch out the season and you do 50% of the time he plays coverage, backing up and stuff, or 50% of the time he's on the line with his hand in the dirt, you will see the difference, bro. Like, it makes no sense. Like, we're not even football geniuses, bro. Me, y'all in the chat, man, the Purple Gang family, like, we know this, bro. And we don't get paid millions of dollars to figure this shit out. So I don't understand what's so hard. Like, I don't understand. I just don't sometimes. Like, it's like, why is he doing that? You know what I mean? Like, youngest kid to 50 sacks. How? Hand in the dirt, rushing the quarterback. Now all of a sudden, in his 6th year, you want to make him play cover? Like, what? Where the hell they do that at, man? Come on, man. Tighten up, bro. Shit really getting on my nerves, to be real. I'm really getting frustrated with it. But I think Brian Flores is going to make something happen, though. You know what I'm saying? For sure, don't have a sack monster on our defense right now. We don't, David. You absolutely right. We do, but we don't. Because I think Danielle Hunter still can bring us that. His time's ticking, though. His time's ticking. You feel me? And I just feel like it needs to happen ASAP. You know what I mean? Like, this year, if we're keeping Danielle Hunter, you know what I'm saying? Like, Brian Flores needs to utilize him. Use him the right way, man. Look at the film with Ed Donatel and do the complete opposite. That's all. It's as simple as, you ain't even got to think too hard. Watch what Ed Donatel did, and you do the opposite, and you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will be all right. Like, I can see Asamoah and stuff playing coverage. He's built like that. You know what I mean? Like, Asamoah, if we get another young linebacker in the draft or something, like, yeah, those guys, understandable, dog. Daniil Hunter, no. Like, don't play cover. Man, shout out my boy. Shout out my boy Two Evil the Hope, man, with the $10 super chat, man. Appreciate my boy in the chat, man. Hey, Two Evil, we gonna get on Kirk again, man. I know you just popped in, but we've been talking about Kirk. We gonna get on that again. I'm gonna kick it with y'all tonight, man. I ain't got nothing better else to do but to come kick it with y'all, man. I miss y'all, man. I really posted yesterday and was like, man, I'm about to go live last night, but I was tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be missing y'all, even though it's the off season and like I was saying earlier, everything's really smoke, man. Hey, it's good for us to sit here and talk, and we get to just sit here and goddamn make opinions, guess, whatever we want to do. You know what I mean? And nobody can tell us we wrong. Nobody could tell us we wrong. These are our opinions, bro. Like, straight up. There is no wrong or right. You say how you feel up in my chat. What's up, Ryan, in the building, man? Appreciate you, Ryan, tapping in with us tonight. My boy Ryan, trade Hunter to the Bills. Bro, could you imagine, though, the Bills, like, who we getting, though? Like, what do we get in return for? What do y'all think we can get in return for Hunter? Because we trade Hunter to the Bills, bro. Like, that low-key might put them over the hump to go to the Super Bowl. I'm going to tell you why. Because they got, I don't know how long Von Miller still has left, but I know he's coming back next year. He done made that clear. So, you know what I mean? If you got Von Miller, Daniil Hunter, bro, like, them boy gonna be nasty. They're gonna be nasty. One thing I don't like is I don't want to get rid of all of our veterans that still have potential. I'm coming around to the Cook thing. Like, I know everybody I'm like standing in the corner by myself, the only person in Vikings Nation that wants to say, look, y'all want to get rid of Cook, you crazy. I'm like the only one. You know what I mean? I'm already by myself on that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm coming around to say, look, if we get the right offer, let's make it happen. But I'm not going to be surprised if our run game diminishes a lot. And none of y'all should be surprised either. Just keeping it real, man. Just keeping it real, bruh. Like, there's 32 teams in the NFL. Ask all of them if their run game is good, if their running back's decent. Some guy they picked up in the 7th round or the 5th round. Like, bro, it don't happen. It don't happen like that. Cook is a savage, bro. Oh yeah, Penguin, you for hey, I told everybody. Now that we getting everybody in the building, man. I told everybody. I just put Zimmer on the thumbnail, but we're not talking about Zimmer tonight. I tricked y'all. We talking about Kirk and the rest of the team all night. Everybody say Cook is mid. I get rid of Cook. I already know, man. I already know everybody want to get rid of Cook. Man. I'm standing in the corner by myself. I'm riding with Cook. I'm standing in the corner by myself. You know what I'm saying? Keep Madison. Yeah. That's straight too. Like I said, like, I'm to the point where I'm like, yo, whatever happens, like, it happens. But I'm gonna tell you what, like, I will hold it on y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, because we family in this building right now, man. We family. And I'm gonna tell y'all what, next year, if we get rid of Cook, bruh, and our running game is whack as hell, just know, bruh, that, hey, I am coming at, don't be in the chat. Be in the chat, because y'all are going to be front and center stage. I'm putting your comments up and we are going to talk about it. You know what I mean? Especially Two Evil the Hope. I know my boy Two Evil the Hope. But he's staying on his business though. Hey, Kirk can throw for 5,050 yards, boy, with 85 touchdowns. Hey, Two Evil the Hope is saying, nah, he's still ranked like 33rd. He's still ranked like 33rd in WNBA. My boy, standing on business when it comes to that. Let's see. Ryan said we can get a late first for. You think we can get a first for Daniil Hunter? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, that'd be lit if we could get a first for Daniil Hunter, though. Like, if we can get a first for Daniil Hunter, then you absolutely ship him off. I'm gonna just keep it like, you absolutely ship him off. Like, if you can get a first, you ship him ASAP. Like, you don't even give him the option to even talk about it. You just call his phone and say, hey, pack your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Hey, pack your shit, man. You going to Buffalo. Buffalo. For real. You don't even discuss it with him. You know what I mean? You just call his phone, like call his agent, like, hey, tell Daniil pack his shit. Yeah, he going to Buffalo tomorrow. Like straight up. Hey, Nano, appreciate you, man. Thanks for the moon, man. Need to find a frame for it. Oh, an F cousin statue, bro. Hey, for sure, man. I'm glad you like it, man. Sorry it took a couple days to get it out there, man. I was trapped off in the house with my daughter and shit, man. So I wasn't able to get to the post office sooner. But hey, I'm glad you got it now, though, man. I was just thinking about that earlier because I said when you comment on the last video, I was like, damn, I should have replied, asked him if you got it yet. But I'm glad you got it, man. We're gonna be doing more giveaways too, man. I'm just shopping around, seeing what I should buy, man. I think I'm gonna do like a couple jerseys and shit, to be real. But we definitely gonna crank it up this off season. I'm gonna give away some jerseys and shit for sure. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you though, man, for sure. He said I'd cut Cook. Damn, you would cut him? Man, you know what's crazy, bro? Like Penguin, you know what's crazy to me is you have a guy, right, that's made it to 4 straight Pro Bowls, bro. Like 4 straight. You know what? And it makes me sit back and think like, damn, like this guy has the second most yards from scrimmage since 2019, bro. That's 4 years in a row. He's number 2 in most yards, bro. And it's like, damn, like that's not good enough for the Viking standard. And we would just cut a motherfucker like that, bro. Like that's crazy to me, bro. It's like, how good do you have to be? But we'll continue to extend Kirk Cousins though. Like where, like what sense do that make, man? You know, I respect y'all. I respect y'all opinions. I'm just saying my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree, man. You know? I just don't get how you gotta if you have a Pro Bowler. And this year he made the Pro Bowl again. You know what I mean? Like it would be different if this past year, like he just straight fell off the earth. But like this past year, he, like I said before, he literally won us 4 games. Like he literally opened the door and won us 4 games, bro. Like straight up, bro. Like we can go down the list again. Buffalo, Miami, he closed the door. You know what I'm saying? The Colts, the long screen pass. Like, come on, man. Like you want to get, you're okay to just cut a Pro Bowler? That, I don't know, man. I mean, I know I like Madison too. Don't get me wrong. Like I think Madison's a good rep, but he's not Dalvin Cook, man. I'm telling you, like Dalvin Cooks are not just walking around on the streets, bro. You can't just let me draft that guy and he's gonna be Dalvin Cook. Like it's just not gonna happen. I'm telling you right now, we're going to see a decline. Like you don't, running backs like Dalvin Cook do not come out the draft every year. They don't, and it's facts, bro. It's proven. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, 28-year-old running back with a shoulder injury who's big cap. Yeah, and I know like that's the only thing I can agree with people, Ryan, for sure, is the cap hit, right? Because the money, it is a business and the money's there. You feel me? But it's still, yeah, you have to, I still feel like you got to pay for services. And I feel like, listen, that all that where they're saying like, oh, he's agreeing to not take a pay cut. Listen, if you didn't hear Dalvin Cook say that, don't believe those look. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you got people that start those bullshit and rumor. Like, come on, man. Like us as Vikings fans, bro, let's show a little more love to Dalvin Cook. Do you really think Dalvin Cook, bro, sat back and said, fuck y'all, I'm not taking no pay cut? Like, let's be real, bro. Like, let's be real, man. Like, us as human, we know Dalvin Cook, bro. Like, we really, if you're a real fan of the Vikings, like, we've been around Dalvin Cook long enough, watching him in press conferences, just knowing his vibes, that he's not that type of dude, bro. Like straight up, if I don't hear it from him, I'm not believing that hype about, oh, and he said he's not interested in taking a pay cut. Like, no, like I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I'm sorry, I don't. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I appreciate you tapping in too. Appreciate you tapping in with us tonight. The Vikings want, LOL, the Vikings want everyone to take a pay cut. Facts, like, you know, and it's one thing to say like, yeah, restructure and this, that. Why are we okay with like kicking the Kirk can down the road? You feel me? Like everybody, most people, not us, because y'all know Purple Pocket, man. Y'all mostly on my squad when it comes with Kirk Cousins. And I respect that. I love that, right? That's why I love our channel, bro, because, you know, like I say, this is our channel, bro. We get to come here and talk our shit, right? Without being criticized and stuff, right? So But my thing is this: why are we able to just keep kicking the Kirk can down the road? Right? We can just keep kicking that down the road. Nobody cares about how he's the sixth highest cap hit in the whole NFL, has one playoff win. And we can be okay with that. But we got a guy that wins, that goes to the Pro Bowl every year, gets 1,000+ yards every year, scores a ton of touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? And it's all, you know what? We need to get rid of this motherfucker. Hey, it is what it is, man. But you know what? The good thing is with Triple P family, man, like we can agree to disagree, man. I still love y'all the same. You know what I'm saying? I still love y'all the same. We got certain players that, certain players like me personally that I'll be attached to. And Dalvin's one of them. Why? Because I'm a firm believer in leadership. And I know that that's something that you're born with. And I know the way Dalvin carries himself, man, he's a true leader, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a true leader and he impacts that locker room. And I know those are things that can't be coached. Like, that's a fact. You cannot coach that, and you're gonna lose that captain when you get rid of him. You're gonna lose him, and Alexander Mattison, quiet guy, great guy. He's quiet. He's not gonna rally no troops now. He's a quiet guy, and that's okay. You got to have those guys too, but you also need those leaders. You know what I mean? You also need those leaders that been there, man, that have been battle tested. But hey, I think I think that Dalvin Cook will come to the table and talk. If you want to keep it real, I think Adam Thielen is probably going to be the one that's going to go. I think Adam Thielen's wife is like, F this organization, like, because of all this and stuff, like, we're leaving. We need to move to Miami. I'm going to keep it real. I think Adam Thielen's wife is ready to vacation, bro. She's tired of the snow and all that shit. Like, I'm going to keep it real. Hey, what's happening, Super Will, man? We got my boy in the building, Bandito. How we still in no trade contract with 8? Hey, for real, bro. Joker in the building, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Sorry, man. I've been ranting. I want to make sure I catch everybody. That's been in here, man. Y'all know I love y'all to death, man. Keep tapping in. Y'all make sure hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Ryan said I agree with Two Evil the Hope, man. I usually always agree with Two Evil the Hope. Me and him just disagree on Cook. That's the only person me and my evil twin disagree on. Other than that, me and my evil twin, man, we goddamn agree on damn near everything. I'm not okay with Kirk making all that money. Hey, that's a fact. I don't think anybody is. He's making money like Patrick Mahomes and shit, bro. Like, but I mean, where that math add up at? I don't get it neither. You know what I mean? Like, he's making Patrick Mahomes money. You know what I'm saying? And like, this is another thing. We'll touch on this, right? Because on the Twitter, it's funny, man. You see people post like, oh, now you can't say that you can't win a Super Bowl with a quarterback that's taking up X amount of % of the cap, bro. Quit comparing Kirk Cousins to Patrick Mahomes. Like, quit. All right. You're embarrassing us as a fan base. Stop doing that, bro. Like, I'm here to make sure things are in order, man. Stop embarrassing the purple. Don't say stuff like that because that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say because the Chiefs won with Patrick Mahomes and yes, he's taking up that money. Did you see how he played, bro? Did you see how he played in the bright lights? Like, it's not the same. It's just not. As much as we can sit back and think like, well, if they can do it with Patrick Mahomes, we can do it with Kirk. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's not. I mean, it's been a while. Let's see. Anything can happen if we get to the playoffs. Can it though, Michael? Can it with Kirk Cousins? Can it? I don't know, man. I don't know. Can it? With Kirk Cousins, I don't know. I don't know if anything can happen, bro. Because if you ask me, man, I'm a firm believer in going off evidence. And like, that's why I like Cook, because there's a lot of evidence that he's a good player and he still performed well this past year. So that's why I'm like that on Cook. And it's the same thing with Kirk Cousins. Like, yeah, he pad stats, but something about him just tells me that he doesn't really give a fuck about a Super Bowl, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, am I tripping? Like, something about Kirk Cousins just doesn't tell me like, hey, I really want that champion. Like, I'm in it to get it. You know what I mean? It just don't, man. I just think it's a casual, I'm here to play football. I'm going to throw my 4,000 yards. And you know what I mean? If we lose, we lose. Fuck it. Right after I'm going golfing and shit. Like, for real, bro. Like, we need a young, hungry guy. We need a guy coming out of the draft that's hungry. Like Jalen Hurts, I'm gonna tell you right now, them losing that Super Bowl the way they did, bro, that boy is gonna be back in the Super Bowl ASAP. I can almost guarantee you that. Like Jalen Hurts is going to be in the Super Bowl within the next 3 years again. I just don't think Kirk gives a fuck, bro. Like for real, like he's made more money than a little bit. You know what I mean? And he just doesn't have that. Like he's never tasted a championship, so he don't. Really just don't. It don't bother him that we lose, bro. Like it really don't. I just feel like that, man, and that's my opinion. No, that's how I feel. That's just how I feel about it. What if the Vikings draft Anthony Richardson and trade Hunter? Bruh, I'll be lit. But we know where you know what? Like most Vikings fans will be okay, but we know that. Well, we don't. Well, then again, we don't know. But if we just go off of what Kwesi did last year, I hope he learned his lesson. Because now that I look at it from last year, if we can redraft, bro, like we should have just stuck with Jameson Williamson. Like straight up, we should have just drafted him, even though he missed majority of the year. Oh well, you know what I mean? Because Lewis Cine obviously missed majority of the year. And I'm happy for Lewis Cine, man. He looks like he's gonna bounce back, and hopefully he turns into the player that we expect him to be. But at the end of the day, like I feel like Jameson Williams would have been the number 2 wide receiver that we need, bro. That can open the top. You know what I mean? Or think about this: we went safety. Why not the boy? What was the guy from Notre Dame, man? Hamilton. And y'all know how I feel about Jalen Petrie, man. I don't even want to get back into that. That shit had me mad because Jalen Petrie, that's who I really wanted. But it is what it is, man. He was only the best. He was only the best rookie safety in the whole NFL this year. Damn near top 5 safety from all safeties this year. That's it. Nothing serious, man. Nothing serious. Just a top 5 safety that we could have gotten a second round if you really wanted to go safety. And I'm far from a fucking draft pro, bro. Trust me. Y'all know how RAP go, man. I go look at these players and I'm like, listen, I watch about an hour or so of some film and shit. And I'm like, yo, that guy's a savage. I want him. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all, man. Y'all know RAP, keep it 100, man. Like, I'm not no damn draft professional. I'm not fucking Mel Kiper and them. Like, no. It's like you can look at a player and tell if they can play football or not. You know what I mean? And one thing you can't do is just watch highlights. It's called highlights for a reason. They're gonna show all their 10 good plays out of their 500 plays that they had. This shit pissed me off. I like you in the comments. Let's go. We popping right now. Jalen wants to play. Let's get Trey Lance for the cheap. Hey, how y'all feel about that in the trap, man? Drop trade A in the chat, man, for Trey. You know what I'm saying? Drop trade A in the chat, man. Trade A, baby. I'm okay with that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm okay. Hey, George, what's up, George, man? My bad, man. I mean to ignore you, George. I see you in the building. Man. I'm over here talking my shit. I'm venting over this motherfucker, man. I'm glad y'all are here to let me vent because I used to do this shit to my wife and shit. Like, she'd be tired of hearing it. She don't know who the hell I'm talking about. She just know I'm talking. Now I got a family to talk to, man. Shout out Joker in the building with the $2 super chat, man. Appreciate you, Joker, man. Appreciate you. I'd rather keep cooking, trade Kirk, and get a young quarterback. Man, hallelujah, man. Shout out to my boy, man, for sure, man. Shout out to my boy with the fire take, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there makes sense to me. Now, I know Too Evil will disagree a little bit. He'll definitely agree with the trade Kirk and get a young quarterback, but he ain't gonna agree with the keeping Cook thing, man. He still want to get Cook out of the building. Oh shit. Let me see, man. Appreciate you though, Joker, man, for sure, man. That's love, man. Appreciate you, bro, with the $2 super chat, man. Shout out to Joker in the building, man. Purple and Gold for Day say you humble. Oh, you saw me comment on Dave's you saw me comment on y'all live today. I'm saying Dave's like the real humble rat. I know he trying to take a shot at me. I'm like, I'm not humble, man. I mean, humble is for losers, bro. Like straight up. Being humble is for losers. Like, I'm a winner, bro. We're all winners in this chat, man. Like, fuck all that humble. We trying to get to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Fuck all that humble shit. Humble people humble people finish last. Let me tell you that right now. I think 2022 draft would be good. Let me see. If we trade Kirk, would JJ be happy with a young bruh? Like, I ain't gonna lie, Ryan. Like, I've been saying this. Like, this is what I've been saying, man. Like, I've been saying this, right? Like, we have to realize this, man. And a lot of Vikings fans on Twitter are now shifting over to getting rid of Kirk, to be honest with you, at least on my Twitter. And I don't have a ton of followers, but I follow a lot of the Vikings channel pages and shit. But we have to realize this, man. Kirk Cousins is not the only guy that can throw a football. And guess what? JJ is a grown man, and I'm sure he can understand that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure JJ knows. Like, JJ's probably looking at these young quarterbacks coming out the draft and is like, yo, like, I'm all right with bro, like, for real. Because the thing is this, JJ also makes Kirk Cousins look good. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, people will realize certain wide receivers make quarterbacks look good. So it's not like JJ's only reason why JJ is this good because he has Kirk Cousins as his quarterback. Like, that's not what the case is. Now, yeah, they help each other for sure. You know, I'm not trying to say Kirk Cousins is super garbage, because he's not. Like, we all know that he's a good, not great quarterback. We know that, right? But you know what I mean? Like, JJ definitely helps him out too. You know, the same way how Diggs helped him out. You know, these wide receivers do their thing. So I ain't gonna lie, man. I think JJ would be okay with sitting there and saying, hey man, let's take a shot, because JJ gonna get his bag. But you want to know the difference between JJ and Kirk is I do feel like JJ actually wants a Super Bowl. Like, I feel like JJ actually wants to win, though. That's the only difference. Like I feel like JJ like punches locker and shit if we keep losing over and over again in the fashion we're losing. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that scares me. And it's not even about the quarterback thing. I just think it's more about winning. Like, he wants to win. Like, the man been winning his whole life. Coming from LSU, and they were in their prime with Joe Burrow and stuff like that. Like Joker was saying, like, I mean, he's used to winning. So, and you know what? We've been winning for the most part. One thing for sure about the Vikings, man, why we love this franchise is because we're never a train wreck. You know what I'm saying? We're never a train wreck if you think about it. There's a couple years that we might only won 5 games or so, but for the most part, man, like, we're winning football games. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna win football games. But I don't know, man. I just think there's other guys out there, and JJ will be okay with that, man. Why? Because he knows his skill level. He knows he's gonna get open, and any quarterback that makes it to the NFL, man, for the most part, you got a wide receiver like Justin Jefferson, man, you'll be all right. I mean, you'll be all right, man. You will be all right. I think Anthony Richardson would be fire, but I doubt we're gonna get a quarterback this year, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, we all wish, but I doubt it. Why do people think Kirk is Tom Brady? I don't know, man. The same reason why people think they can compare him to Patrick Mahomes too. Like, they think because the Chiefs won a Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes, why the Vikings can't do it with Kirk Cousins. Got me, man. I'm just as confused as you, Michael. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just confused as you. Like, they're comparing, like, when we say Kirk Cousins is taking up X amount of dollars, this amount of percentage of cap hit, like, they're saying, well, the Chiefs did it. Patrick Mahomes is taking up X amount of dollars in cap hit. It's like, yo, are we having this conversation? Are we doing this right now? Like, straight up, are we doing this right now? Like, it's embarrassing, really. It really is embarrassing, man. You know what I mean? Like, some people, and look, I know I make videos every day, so I know some days I'm gonna say some embarrassing shit. You know what I mean? But one thing I'm not gonna do is compare Kirk Cousins to fucking Patrick Mahomes. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, I might say some dumb shit sometimes, but god damn, I'm not gonna do that. Some things you just don't say. You know what I mean? Like, You just don't, because it don't make no sense. JJ will make the QB better. Yeah, he will. He'll make a QB better for sure. I think a phrase, jack of all trades, master of none. Hey, that's a fact, man. Hey, that's a good one there, George. I ain't gonna lie. That is pretty much like the Minnesota Vikings for real. If you just sum it up for real, like for real, dog. That is. You know what I'm saying? We a jack of all trades and master of none for real. What we have to do is change. What we need to do is we need to change that and really go all in for our quarterback. Eventually, though, we do, man. We need to take notes from teams like the Eagles, teams like, you know, because if you think about it, the Eagles just won a Super Bowl in 2017, bro. That wasn't long ago. Bro. Like, it wasn't, you know, and these people have the blueprint, bro. The Chiefs, they damn near feels like they make it every other year now. They're the new Patriots. Bro. And yeah, it's hard because they do have a Patrick Mahomes and they do have an Andy Reid, but what you have to do is you have to study what they're doing as far as how they draft and things like that, and try your best. You have to at least try your best. Because one thing they did do, like I stated last live, is they went all in on offensive line. Do y'all remember what happened to them when the Bucks straight demolished them and like had Patrick Mahomes running around trying to throw sideways off the ground and shit? Remember that? Guess what they did the following offseason? They went and signed damn near every damn body they could for the offensive line. Fix the problem. Like, none of that half step in, oh, we're going to run it back shit. Like, you know, you can't keep running it back with the same shit and thinking something different going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, that just don't work. This is a game that changes damn near year by year, and you better keep up. Because if you don't, then you're going to keep getting left. It just is what it is. The damn Eagles went all in, bruh. The Eagles went all in. You know? I believe JJ could actually mold a young QB to his liking. Kurt is a vet who's set in his ways versus a young QB. Let me pin this for you. Could mold a young QB to his liking. Kurt is a vet who's set in his ways versus a young QB who doesn't know any better. That would taken a chance on that fourth down play. Telling you, it's a fact. It's a fact, man. It's a fact. You know, more and more people are coming along. Though. You know, there's more and more people that are feeling like us, Purple family, man. There really is. You know, like last year, there wasn't. Like, even me, for the most part, I was like, you know what, man? Realistically, when you look at the landscape, like, Kirk is our best guy. You know what I mean? Like, we're good with Kirk. Like, he's our guy. Y'all know I was riding for Kirk too, bro. That's the thing. Like, I try not to be too one-sided, bro. Like, y'all know, y'all been watching my channel since I started it, man. You know, like, I had a video, everybody hates Kirk, and I'm riding for the man, dog. But you know what? All it took was this year in that playoff game. I'm done. Like, I'm done, bro. I'm serious. I'm seriously done now. I'm not switching back. Like, it's time to move on. I'm going to deal with it next year. If he does good, I'm going to praise him. But I'm still, even after he does a good game, I'm still going to say, yeah, he had a good game today, but it's time to move. It's time to move. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Because all these in-between games in the season that he's having good games, they're cute. You know what I mean? That shit cute. But when it matters, dog, like, that's when we have to have the conversation of, okay, he's been in the league. He's going on this is going to be his 12th season. Okay, 12. And he has one playoff win. 12. Now, a lot of the Kirk stands will sit back and blame everything else. Oh, he has this many offensive coordinators. Oh, his offensive line is this. Oh, he didn't have wide receivers. Oh, he played for Washington. Oh, this, that. It's like, yo, like, seriously, bro. Like, you know what? Like, all the excuses just gonna have to stop. Like, when are we gonna just chill with the excuses and just say he's just not him? You know what I mean? Like, how many more years? Like, we're on 12 right now. We're on 12. So how many more years, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many more years are we just gonna keep saying something else is wrong around him, bro? Like, you have the best wide receiver in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? You had one of the best running backs in the NFL. You feel me? You got one of the best tackles in the NFL. You got one of the best safeties on defense. You know, like at the end of the day, bro, you quit acting like you out here, you know, with like playing for the Texans or something, bro. Like, quit doing that. Like, we got ballers now. You know what I'm saying? You can make it work. I'm gonna tell you what, if Joe Burrow or Patrick Mahomes was on last year's Vikings, we're probably winning the Super Bowl. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Because although our defense was trash, like the weapons we have on offense, we can keep up. We was keeping up. We did it. We won 13 games, bro. And the thing is, that's not gonna happen again next year. Like, the chances of us having a season we had this year again are slim to none, bro. It's slim to none, bro. You know, like, so yeah. I don't want that 13 wins to blind our fan base and say, well, we won 13. Let's run this shit back. Don't do that. That's going to be the worst mistake we ever made, bro. That's going to be the worst. If we try to run that shit back, that's going to be the worst mistake we ever made. I'm going to tell you, there better be some big changes happening this offseason, bro. Shout out to my boy George, man. $2 super chat, man. They say, nice shirt, rap fire. Appreciate you, man. That's that Jimi Hendrix. You already know, man. That Jimi Hendrix, man. Love Jimi Hendrix, man. Jimi Hendrix. Shout out to Jimi Hendrix. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take it away nothing from Prince. I'm going to tell you what, man. Prince ain't even playing that guitar like Jimmy. We just going to keep it 100. We just going to keep it 100, man. Prince that boy now, but I'm going to tell you what, man. Jimmy different. He was different, man. He was different on them strings, man. Like, we could debate about it. You know what I mean? I got a Jimmy picture. Shit, I should bring my Jimmy picture and hang that motherfucker in there. I got a Jimmy picture in my damn laundry room. Big one, too. Should bring that motherfucker in there. We win in period if we had them. That's a fact. Like, answer this. Do y'all believe that if we had Joe Burrow, hell, Josh Allen, fucking Patrick Mahomes, do y'all feel like we probably would have went to the Super Bowl this past year? Like, we won 13 games with Kirk Cousins, and yes, our defense was horrible, but I mean, think about it. Like, dog, like it's as simple as, yes, we probably most likely would have been a Super Bowl team. Like, straight up with one player, bruh. You know, and that's the thing. Like, people, well, Kirk's one player. It's a team. You can't blame Kirk, bro. No, one player could make a difference. Straight up. I'm gonna tell you right now, if Patrick Mahomes went out of that game, I don't care how good their defense was playing, how good anybody was playing, they weren't winning the Super Bowl. Like, straight up, like, they weren't. That's why he's the MVP. They only won that Super Bowl because Patrick Mahomes was on the field, bro, playing hurt. And still, that, like I said, that run when it was third down and he ran for 20 yards, that's the biggest play of the game. That's a champion play right there. That's a play you make when the lights are bright and the pressure is at its highest. And this man, he didn't even limp when he was running, bro. It didn't even look like his ankle was hurting at all. Like, let's keep it real, man. That's the difference. You think Kirk was going to do that? Come on, man. Y'all think Kirk was going to do that? Absolutely not. Kirk would have took the sack. He would have took the sack, bro. And he would have gritted his teeth and looked up at the scoreboard and walked off, and we would have been sitting here on live talking about how the offensive line didn't hold up. That's what we would have did. Everybody on Twitter, oh, we need a new offensive line next year, and we could have won that game. Like, that's exactly what it would have been. Like, you know, gotta start being realistic, man. Straight up, man. Football is really not football is not as complex as they make it seem with the X's and O's. It's really not, bro. Like, football, like, I'm sure most of us in here probably have played football at some point in our life. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, bro, like it's not really that hard to understand, especially when you're looking for certain type of players and you look around the league and you can see what teams are being successful and who the hell they have touching. The quarterback touches the ball every single snap on offense, every time. So yes, that player has to be good. You know what I mean? Football is all about, man, thank you, David. Football is all about heart and passion, bro. That's a fact. You can't put it no simpler, man. And guess what? Our boy don't have heart, bro. He don't. I'm sorry, he don't. Just keep it real. He don't. Like, nice guy. Great guy, man. It's a thing, man. Like when we talk about Kurt, like we're not talking about his character outside of the grass. Outside of the grass, absolute great guy, man. Role model type status, bro. But when he got people running at him and he got other people that have lion hearts out there and he got his little kitty cat heart, it just doesn't play in his favor most of the time. It don't. You know what I'm saying? Like it just don't, man. It just don't. You feel me? It is what it is, man. Shout out my boy Bob, man. We going in, man. I told y'all, I tricked y'all. I put Mike Zimmer as the thumbnail, man, but we going in all night, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all a couple weeks after we lost that game, I said, we got 6 months. 6 months. We're going to be talking about that boy until he gone. You feel me? Like, I'm putting it in the atmosphere. I don't give a damn. About Kurt probably taking the sack. Make that ran into a short rap. Hey, for sure. You right, man. I'm going to do that tomorrow for you, bro. I ain't going to lie. Because that, I mean, it is what it is, man. That shit is facts, bro. Like, straight up, you know he was going to... Kirk was taking that sack on that third down, man. That's a fact. He was taking that sack. You know what I'm saying? Like, that boy definitely was doing that. What's up, my boy Skulls on, man? Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy Skulls on, man. He be playing games on there. He be talking Vikings football, streaming Lakers games, other basketball games. Y'all make sure I tap in with my boy, man. We're trying to get him to that 4K hours, man. For sure, man. We're trying to get him to that 4K, man. I played high school football and flag football. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to be no genius to understand who we need, man. We know what we need. First things first, we need a quarterback, man. We need a different type of quarterback. You feel me? It's not that Kirk is a bad quarterback, but we just need a different type of quarterback, man. We need somebody who can improvise, man. I mean, like, Kirk just don't seem like he's the type that wants to win. Kirk does not give a fuck if we win a Super Bowl or not. Like, I'm gonna just keep it real, man. He don't, bruh. Like, this man is not about he is about contracts. He's about contracts and having his family be the most comfortable they can be. And that's fine. You know, him being a father and having kids and all that, he just wants to make sure his wife and his family are the most comfortable that they can be and he can make his money. But as far as going to a Super Bowl, like, he's not in it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just making me want to just like grab his shirt and like just twist that shit and hold him up against the wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not in him, man. It's not in him, man. Everybody's not born with it. It is what it is. Hold up. You said he's better than Jalen Hurts. I can't agree with that, Solomon. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't agree with that, bro. Like, Jalen Hurts made it to the Super Bowl in his third year as a quarterback, bro. And on top of that, he damn near he made it to the playoffs last year too. He took his Eagles to the playoffs that were decimated with injuries, bro. So I don't think Kirk is better than Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry. I just don't think that. You know, I think Jalen Hurts' play style right now is what the NFL is shifting to. And he's a lot harder to stop than Kirk, man. I'm sorry, man. I can't agree with that. But, hey, you can have your opinion here, man. That's what Triple P is. Ain't nobody going to beat you up for that. You know what I'm saying? You can feel how you want to feel. That's what it's all about. Like, I feel how I want to feel. You can feel how you want to feel. Everybody in the chat we can all feel how we want to feel. But the thing is this, the facts are the facts. And the main fact is he's been in the league 12 years and has one playoff win. And we can sit here and talk about how his offensive line's never been good. His coaches are never good enough. His wide receivers are never good enough. This is never good enough. And that's never good enough. But you know what? When he hangs his jersey up, guess what they're going to judge him off? And he said it himself. They're going to be judged off playoff wins. He even said it out of the horse's mouth. You know what I mean? Out of the horse's mouth. So we can feel how we all want to feel, but one thing you can't change is the facts. One thing we cannot change is the facts. So the people who think he's the greatest quarterback of all time, think what you want. You know what I mean? Like, you can think what you want. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But when it's said and done, though, like, the sky's blue, bruh. Like, the sky's blue. You can call it purple, you can call it red, yellow, whatever color you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? But eventually you're gonna have to face the truth, man. I'm just telling you what it is. Is Kirk Cousins worth 35, 45? No, absolutely not. Hell no. He ain't worth 35. Listen, you want to be realistic, Kirk is like a $20 million quarterback. Let me keep it real. Kirk is worth like 20 million to me, like straight up. Like if Kirk was a real one, bro, if he really loved us, bro, he would play for us for 20 million. Like if he really loved us. But you want to know what? That's not important. Winning a Super Bowl isn't important. Look what Tom Brady did, bro. Tom Brady would take pay cuts, and Tom Brady would damn near make $1 million a year just to make sure his team can go to the Super Bowl, bro. There's a difference, dog. There just really is, man. Hey, we got 24 people in the building, man. Y'all make sure to hit that like button, though. If you haven't hit the like button already, man, hit the like button. Support the channel, man. That's all I ask, man. Support the channel. I don't expect everybody to donate and stuff like that. I don't expect that from nobody, really. I appreciate all the love, but at least hit the like button. It's free. It's free. Because you know your boy RAP gonna rant, and I'm gonna pin all y'all comments. We all in this thing together. I mean, I love when we gang up on them. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? Like it's like we're like a crew, like, hey, Rap, you hit him, I'm hitting him. You know what I'm saying? Like we beating him right now. Boy, I hope his wife and his kids don't never tap in the purple pocket. They like, boy, they beating my daddy right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. We doing that boy dirty. Hey, but it is what it is, dog. Like, look here, you make millions of dollars and we sit back and watch you every Sunday. And guess what? You have our heart pumping. You have us pulling out our hair, losing hair and shit, bro. Like, we're allowed to do this. Like, we're allowed to do this, bro. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm emotionally attached to the squad, bro. And listen, when they piss me off, like, my day's ruined. Like, straight up. Like, that's how much of a Vikings fan I am, bro. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Some people, like, the Vikings lose, it's just like, whatever. Oh, we lost, we'll get them next time. Me, like, when we lose, especially if we get embarrassed, bro, I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm mad at my kids. I'm mad at my wife. Like, I'm mad. I'm mad at the fucking family cat. Like, I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody around me, touching me, nothing. Like, I'm mad. You know what I mean? And Kirk has had me in a position where I've been mad a lot at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just keep it real. Like, I feel like he's robbing me, bro. He's robbing me of my feelings, bro. Like, straight up. This is what it is. The problem is Kirk only wants to prove himself enough to be QB1. He hasn't had the job. Bro, he don't. Hey, K Fizzle, man, appreciate you. And I rock with your name so heavy. Man, listen, he don't care about no Super Bowl, bro. I'm gonna just keep it real, man. Like, can y'all really sit back, right? Sodak said, I feel high. Hey, I'm going in tonight. And Sodak, man, hey, hit the like button, man. I'm cooking right now. Like, I'm cooking. You feel me? Like, straight up, I'm cooking. Like, I'm going in, but I hope that boy family do not watch this channel, but because I'm cooking right now. But look, like let's keep it a buck though. Like y'all watch Kirk enough, man. Do y'all feel like he really wants to win a Super Bowl? Like, do you think that's on top of his list, bro? Like, do you? No. When I listen to Jalen Hurts and when I listen to Joe Burrow, go listen to Joe Burrow. Like, that dude right there, that's a guy that wants to win every single time. Like, he's mad, bro, and he's gonna try to come back the next year and win that shit again. And dog, the Super Bowl is absolutely the most difficult trophy to win in sports, bro. Other than maybe the World Cup, because the World Cup's a tough competition too when you got countries playing. But like, the Super Bowl probably is the hardest though. It probably has a slight edge, bro, and it's hard to get, and we understand that as Vikings fans. But you know what? When we sit there and we watch a guy in his press conferences and it's always nonchalant, like he's trying to explain that they were playing shell defense and this, that. Kirk, you don't have to explain that to us, bro. We know what football is, dog. You know what I mean? Quit trying to have a smart answer all the time. That was one of my biggest things with Kirk, was I hated how he answered certain questions, because it would be a simple question that all you had to do was say, bro, you missed the read. That's all you had to say, bro. You didn't have to go in and try to explain cover 2 and shell and all this to try to make it go over people's head. Quit doing that, you know, because for the ones who don't understand, you know, you sound super smart, but you ain't running that bullshit on RAP, dog. Like, I know what's up. You know what I mean? Like, I know what's up. You might can run that shit on them, but you ain't running that on me, bruh. Like you're flam, bro. Bro, Kirk had me punching ish. Facts, bruh. I used to be like that too, Rap. I must be getting old now because nothing surprises me anymore at the Vikings. Yeah, man. Like I've been like that for a long time though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just gets to me, bro. Like watching the Vikings, like I get mad, bro. And don't get me wrong, like I was mad at Christian Ponder. You know, anybody who's the quarterback. This is the thing, man. When you're the quarterback, I don't care what team you are the quarterback for. When you're the quarterback, you're going to take the pressure, bro. You know, a lot of people say the NFL hates Kirk Cousins. That's why it's all political. Really? Because from what when I last checked, he was singing at the little award ceremony. So for an organization like that, as big as the NFL, to just target Kirk Cousins and hate him, and every sports analysis on Fox and ESPN just picks on Kirk Cousins. Really? Like, really? No. So all of us are dumb. Why? There's like 10 people out there that are just the smartest people in the world, man. Fuck out of here, man. That shit dead now. That shit over with. You know what I mean? Like the train is getting bigger. People are wanting Kirk out of there, and it just is what it is. And the Kirk stands are just gonna have to be upset. It's fine. There's other people that can throw a football, bro. You'll be all right. Trust me, you will be all right. You know what I mean? Like, you will be all right. You'll be all right. My boy Dylan in the building, man. Appreciate my boy Dylan, man. He said Clint Kubiak just got on with the 49ers. I feel like the stars are aligned. Kirk loves him. Hey, facts. That happened? Damn, Dylan. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that news, man. We might need to drop a vid on that. PPP might need to do a vid on that. Like, hey, there you go, man. It's getting, hey, you got Shanahan over there. You got Kubiak over there. Why you still want to be here? Why? All the people you love are over there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it real. People say, oh, if Kirk was on the 49ers, they're winning the Super Bowl. Absolutely not, bro. Like, I don't know where y'all get that. Kirk is not a Super Bowl winning quarterback, bro. Like, he's not. Like, straight up. I know people say, well, if he was on the 49ers, they would win the Super Bowl. No, they're not. Like, I'm going to just keep it real, man. No, they're not. No, they're not. I have absolutely no evidence. We have absolutely no evidence that Kirk can even sniff a Super Bowl. None. That's like saying Trevor Lawrence can win a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? This is what it is, bruh. I want a QB who wants to win. Facts, Penguin. Me too. Me too, man. We all do now. We all do, bruh. I think we all do. You know what I mean? Like, people sit here and think Kirk gonna go to my 49ers. Listen, 49er fans are going to be so mad if they get Kirk, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, bro. They think Jimmy Garoppolo pissed them off, bro. Listen, Kirk will piss you off, bro. Why? Because there's just something about his stats that blinds a person that really doesn't understand football. There's something about it, bro. There's something about his stats that blind people, and there's something about his character. Like, he's such a good person outside of football, like the way he carries himself. He carries himself as a fucking perfect citizen, and it makes people not want to talk down on him. But RAP don't give a damn, because I'm judging you off playing football. Like I said, bro, as a person, I'm gonna keep saying it. You're a great guy. But when it comes to football, I'm gonna call it for what it is. I don't care how nice you are and how good you are outside of football, bro. I'm judging it. I do a podcast on football, on Vikings, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm popping my shit about you. Like, that's just what it's gonna be until you gone. You feel me? He will drain their energy, bruh. Exactly. He's gonna drain their energy, bro. They're gonna be mad as hell. But I do hope, man, Dylan, that's good news. But you know what? Kirk got us by the nuts with the no trade clause. Got us by the nuts. He knew to do that, bro. Like, he knew to do that. Nah, I don't want no trade clause because, I want to retire a Viking. He just said that at the Pro Bowl. He wants to finish his career in Minnesota. Man, fuck that. You know what I mean? We don't. You know what I mean? Like, we don't. Straight up, like, we don't. I hope you listen to the fan base, because we don't. You can't always get what you want, Kirk. You can't always get what you want. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is, bro. You can want what you want, bro, but that shit, oh well. Like your ass gonna retire in San Fran. Straight up, man. Move your family out there. You got enough bread. I don't feel bad for you having to pick up and move. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, shit, we hardworking citizens out here just like you, bro. Like, listen, you got plenty. You can pick up and move to a beach house on the bay, and it wouldn't hurt you at all. You know what I mean, because your agent gonna squeeze every penny out San Fran. We know that for a fact. We know that for a fact. I wouldn't be surprised if his agent damn near convinces San Francisco that he's the best quarterback ever. I'm gonna keep it real. I would not be surprised if his agent damn near makes him the highest paid quarterback into this damn year. Might fuck around and outdo Lamar Jackson's contract that he about to get. We wouldn't be surprised, bro. That boy agent is a savage. Like I always say, like his agent would get everybody in this chat, like he would get all of us a job at least making $300,000-$400,000 a year with no game tape. With no game tape. Like that boy is a GOAT, bro. Like for real. Hey, for real. That boy is the GOAT, bro. Like if I was coming up about to join the NFL, like I'm going for his agent. That's a fact. I really am. Because that boy know how to talk, boy. I don't know what the hell he do. Rap, no fooling. I hope Kirk agent fleeces the Niners. Hey, for real. That's the one good thing. That's the one good thing, though, is we know that his agent, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing about agents is they about their bag, too. So he might even be looking, too, like, you know what? Like, shit, we probably could kind of finesse the 49ers, Kirk. You know what I'm saying? Like, just let me go in there and talk to him. You know, we got Kubiak over there. I'm going to keep it real with you, though, man. I don't think Kubiak, like, part of me is like, it would be good. But another part of me just feels like Shanahan and Kubiak are smart enough to know. I feel like they're like us, bro. I'm going to keep it real. I feel like Shanahan maybe 3-4 years ago. Yes. 2018. Yes. But I feel like now in 2023, he's probably like, I don't know if I want to do that, bro. Like straight up. I think he's like us, bro. Like that's the thing, y'all. We're not crazy. Like we're not crazy, bro. Like we feel realistic. Our feelings are more realistic, bro. And I think Shanahan, like to me, I think they're smart enough to know, like, I don't think he'll put us over the top. I just don't. I don't think he'll put us over the top. He's a regular quarterback, man. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I go live, I'm just gonna use Kirk's face as a thumbnail. We going in on Kirk. We going in on Kirk. Hey, when y'all see me go live, tapping, y'all know what's going on. I gotta at least touch on Zimmer for a minute, man. We hope he gets a job, man. I hope Mike Zimmer gets a job, though, man. Mike Zimmer been through some shit, man. You know what I mean? Praying for his family, man. I hope Mike Zimmer get a job, for sure. Shout out my boy Purple and Gold in the building, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to my boy, y'all got to go subscribe to Purple and Gold. Kirk and San Francisco behind that O-line and with that defense could get them to the Super Bowl. I agree. Let's see. I agree. Don't know if he would make that one play when needed, but yeah. Listen, listen, Day. I feel you though. Like that offensive line and shit is good, but look what happened to Brock Purdy. I mean, you play a certain defense. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is the thing with offensive linemen nowadays. This is another reason of why I say you need to go after certain prototypes when you're thinking about players in the draft and shit like that, because it matters now. Offensive line, they're falling behind when it comes to the defensive players nowadays. Why? College defensive players like defensive ends and stuff, they're getting stronger and faster to where offensive linemen they're still believing in the old standard of just putting on weight and bulking up. That's not working. It's not working no more. These offensive linemen, y'all need to start getting fat. Y'all need to start running like 4.5s and shit now. And y'all need to start being a lot more agile. You do. Because the way these defensive players are coming, look at defensive tackles now are turning into defensive ends that are playing in the middle of the field. That's all. They're just playing in the middle of the line, but they're becoming defensive ends now. So the O-lines, these guards, these centers, and these tackles, they better catch up. They better catch up, because if not, we're gonna start seeing a lot of sacks. And then guess what? They're gonna come up with a new rule. You know what I mean? They're gonna come up with a new rule of you can't damn near even look at the quarterback wrong, or they're gonna give you a flag. That's why all these things keep coming out, because the defense of these defensive pass rushers and shit, they're like literally leveling up a lot faster than the offensive lines are, and it's unfair, really. But hey, offensive line need to get better, man. You know what I'm saying, I don't, to be real, Day, I don't think Kirk Cousins would get them to the Super Bowl. I don't. No, I mean, I don't. I just don't, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Let me see. Listening to you and watching Perseverance 2 years on last year, hitting the like button to show support. Hey, appreciate you, Grandizer, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. You know, it's all love, man. Hey, shout out to Grandizer, man, the Fins fan. You know, the straw that stirs the drink, man. We got Brian Flores. Hey, I know you ain't too happy about that. I know you had some bad things to say about him, and you had some good things to say about him. You know what I'm saying? I know it's bittersweet. You feel me? But shout out to the Fins for getting rid of him and making him lose games, trying to pay him to lose games. You know what I'm saying? And now he's with us. Listen, we got 2 head coaches now. Think about that. I mean, because one thing about Kevin O'Connell, I still feel like it's the absolute right choice. And I think that, I mean, he's the type of player the type of coach where he's going to learn a lot from his mistakes that he made this year. And he made some, you know what I mean? And he's okay. He's allowed to do that. He's a rookie head coach, and he won 13 games in his first coaching season. Amazing, bro. We couldn't ask for any more than what Kevin O'Connell did. We did not expect him to be, you know, Andy Reid or Bill Belichick in his very first year. We just didn't. We're just realistic. We didn't. You know what I mean? And he outdid all of our expectations, if you think about it. He did. Now, yes, there were some points in the season where he made bonehead and tried to do too much. We expected that. He's a young head coach, first year. But guess what? I think he's the type where he's in his office right now, looking at those mistakes and beating it in his head that he's not going to try to make them again. And I truly believe that. I truly believe that we have a leader of men, bro. Like, I truly believe that. And now we got Brian Flores, who can wind him in sometimes too. You know, if he feels like he's getting off track, reel him in. Even though he's going to be the defensive coordinator, he has head coaching experience. So like I said, we got 2 head coaches going to be walking on the sideline. Now, I know Grandizer said, I think it was Grandizer. I think you said it, or it was another Fins fan that commented and said that Brian Flores isn't good with players. So that's something that that's something that I want to see as the year progresses. You know, so we'll see what happens with that. You know what I mean? Because us being Vikings fans, we never really paid attention to Brian Flores when he was playing for the Dolphins, obviously. But, you know, if that's something that's true, hopefully it's not. Hopefully he changes. We'll see. You know what I mean? Let's see. I'm good. Just finished the show with Dave, chilling without my boy Rap. Hey, appreciate you, Dave. Yeah, Day and Dave did a show with Dante. They were talking about a bunch of college players and shit, man. So y'all go check that show out after this, man, for sure. Purple and gold for days. Minnesota Vikings, very good. You're doing this on a Vikings free agents edition. Let's see. Vikings need to get Tampa on the phone. Kurt will keep them relevant in the NFC South. That's a fact. You know, not only, like, to be real, like, Florida teams are just very appealing. Especially like you said, Purple Punch, like, being in the NFC South, like, there's no competition there. That's why I think Derek Carr is going to go. I think he's going to go to New Orleans, or he might even go to he's going to an NFC South team, whether that's Tampa, whether that's New Orleans, or whether that's Carolina. But I think Carolina's in position to get their guy in the draft. To be real, I think that's where Anthony Richardson going. I'm just keep it 100 with you. I think Anthony Richards going. But then again, Frank Reich, he's a little old school guy. He likes that. He likes some more pocket tech. He might go for like the Will Levis kid. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. If they're smart enough, bro, they'll know that you need to go for a guy that can move. I don't care what the name say on the back of the damn jersey. You better make sure that bitch got some legs on him. Straight up. If you want to play in the 2023 NFL and you want to be competitive, you better make sure whoever you pick is a guy that can move around. Because if you get a statue, you're gonna be upset. You're gonna be like us over here in this chat talking about how the fuck we need to go draft somebody. Shout out for the $2, the $2.79 super chat. Appreciate you. Definitely. I gotta say your name. I know Aura Cyan. Tell me I said it right. I hate butchering people's name because my name's like that too. Nobody ever gets my name right. I hope that's right. Is it Cyan? Tell me I'm right. Let me give you a little. We're gonna give her a little. We're gonna give her a little cheer. Let's go. Appreciate the super chat though. Absolutely love the super chat. Appreciate it. I love when I see that highlighted comment. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, my name Malachi. Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Skull. I like that. That's a fire name. I'm gonna keep it real. That's a fire name. Let's see. Of course, Belichick went to win the Super Bowl Ravens. Let's see. Let me make sure I don't miss none of y'all, man. K Fizzle. I ain't gonna lie, I love my boy K Fizzle name, man. That shit, my boy sound like he about to drop an album, boy. My boy gonna go platinum. I mean, K Fizzle in the building, man. Straight up. Like, Flores would never make Daniil drop into coverage. He's getting to the quarterback all day next season. Hey, facts. Like, we were touching on this at the beginning of the show, K Fizzle. Like, I said, like, if he just watches film from last year with Ed Donatel, all he has to do is do the complete opposite. Don't ever let Daniil Hunter backpedal. Ever. Never. It should never happen. Ever. He was the first player, the youngest player to get the 50 sacks. You think he got to that backpedaling? Absolutely not, man. And that's you know what the crazy part is, K Fizzle? Is we're not even football geniuses. That's the crazy part. Is we're not even football geniuses. You know what I'm saying? And we can figure that out. Isn't that crazy, bruh? Malachi. Oh, Malachi. I got you. Fact. All right. Yeah, that name fire though. Malachi, got you. All right, Malachi, let's get it. I know your name now, so I'll make sure I'm shouting you out for sure. Malachi, let's get it, man. Shit, my real name Raleek, so everybody messed that up. Don't nobody know how to spell it, none of that. You know what I'm saying? They just call me R-A-P though. I mean, I'm rap, man. Skull from New Mexico, man. Shout out New Mexico, my boy Eric in the building. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. We got New Mexico. He always tap in, man. Appreciate you, Eric, man. You always tapping in, showing love, man, when you get a chance, man. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? For sure, man. I love y'all, man. We've been ranting like a motherfucker tonight. We ain't done. Shit. Who y'all want to talk about, man? Because I feel like we like curb stomped Kirk Cousins. You know what I mean? Already. Like, I feel like we did him enough dirty tonight, man. Who else y'all want to talk about, man? I'm chilling tonight, man. Straight up. Like, listen, I got water. This ain't nothing. It's just water. You know what I'm saying? It's just water, man. But you know what I mean? I'm cooling tonight, man. I feel like we curb stomped Kirk enough. Like, maybe we should let up a little bit. We'll get back on him on Friday when I go live again. Purple and Scold, man, for sure, man. Shout out Purple and Scold. We actually have a logo release tomorrow at 1 p.m. I think it's Eastern Standard Time, but we got a new network, man, that's dropping, man, with SK. Shout out to SK, man, the mastermind behind it. We got a big family behind it. We're gonna be doing weekly shows again. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to do on the other channel. I don't even want to say the name of that channel, but yeah, you know what I mean? It's starting all over again, but now it's official, man. You know what I mean? Like it's a bunch of official people in there. No lames, man. Straight up, like none. Talk about Bradbury. All right, let's do that. And then David, I got you. We'll talk about Richardson's highlights. I got that. Kirk, Kirk don't deserve all that. Hey, all right, we're gonna chill on Kirk. We're gonna chill on Kirk, man. We're gonna switch the direction, man. Now, I mean, we curb stomped him enough, all right? Like he all on the floor, like we just was kicking him while he's down and stuff. See, y'all ain't right for that, man. Y'all won't follow RAP up, man. Y'all ain't right for that. Nah, but Bradbury though, man. This is the thing. Bradbury, right? I feel like Bradbury is definitely gonna go. I think he's gonna walk. My thing is this. Shout out to Justin Day too. He really likes the guy Michael Schmidt from I think his name is Michael Schmidt, right? Correct me if I'm from Minnesota. Um, I actually went and watched him. He's really good. You know what I mean? He is a really good player, but one thing's for sure, like if he is a first round talent, like I don't want to go center in the first round. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't. Like I rather keep Bradbury. I'm gonna keep it real. Like I rather keep Bradbury than go center in the first round. But the reality of it is, I just think center we can get in free agency though. Let me keep it real. I think we can. I think we can find somebody that can hold up enough. You know what I mean? Like we just need somebody bigger than Bradbury. Bradbury's really good in the run, but we're not a run team like we used to be. We're more of a passing team now. So now we need just a bigger guy that can anchor. Bradbury's not an anchor, man. He's a guy that can swing out and you know what? The Schmidt guy worries me because if he is projected, which I think he's more projected second round or third round to me, second and third round, but I just don't think centers are valued as much as they used to be, even though they are very important. I just think that, you know, Bradbury was a first round talent. In college, he did really good. But when you get in the NFL, man, it's a different game, especially when you play for a smaller school and you start going up against these defensive tackles and these guys that are bigger, faster, and stronger now, man. Like it's just shifting, man. Just like the quarterback position is shifting, the defensive tackle position is shifting, and it's getting a lot tougher for these guards and for these centers, man, to hold up. You know, every once in a while, you'll get a guy like Kelsey and stuff who just are beasts, but it's almost like hitting on a quarterback, like you hitting on a guy like Kelsey as a center. Like it's the same as that. You know what I mean? Like they just ain't laying around everywhere. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. But I mean, like I said, if we can get him in the late round, like if we can get him in the second round, I'll be perfectly fine with that. But first round, we absolutely have to go cornerback or wide receiver, bro. Or I'll be okay with linebacker too. Like straight up. Shout out Malachi again. The 99. Shout out Malachi again. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for sure, for sure. Let's get it. I need to get the skull horn. I need to get the skull horn. I'm out here using these lame ass sounds. That's all right though. Y'all still like it. Don't lie. Don't laugh at my sounds, though. Don't laugh at my sounds, man. They come with my program, man. Leave my damn horn alone, man. That's the mini Viking horn, man. Y'all know it's raw. Quit lying. But you know, Bradbury, like, I mean, like I said, man, I like Bradbury enough where I would keep him rather than draft a center in the first round. Like if y'all answer me this. If you had to either draft a center in the first round or keep Bradbury, which one are you gonna do? Like, are we gonna use the one of our we only got like what, 4 picks or something like that, or 5? Like what we got, 5 picks or something? Like to use one of those on a center, bro, like that shit gonna hurt me. I ain't gonna lie. That shit might hurt me. That shit might hurt me. That shit might hurt me, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see. Yeah, can't keep emphasizing run blocking with a traditional pocket quarterback. And that's a fact. Purple punt right on the head, though. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing. Like he's a good run blocking center. Like he's good at swinging and stuff. He's not a pocket protector at all. At all. You know what I mean? And now this guy coming out of Minnesota, like I haven't really like looked at him heavy, so I don't want to sit here and throw out no lies. He might be a good pass block, but we definitely need a pass blocking center. If we're going to keep Kirk, if we're keeping Kirk, we need to make sure we're drafting strategically and understanding that that's what he needs. Hey, look, Kwesi, if this is your guy, if Kirk's your guy, And hey, we're keeping Kirk because he gives us the best chance, and we just absolutely adore him and love him. Okay, well, you need to make sure that you're drafting correctly then. Draft correctly then. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna criticize you. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna criticize you. And guess what? Everybody in Triple P comments and chats, we're on your ass, bro. Like straight up. Like if you mess this up, bro, we're on you. Just understand that. You know what I mean? So draft correctly then. Draft correctly. That's all. And do free agents correctly too. I think we need to turn up in free agency, man. Like I'm more worried about free agency this year, I think, than I am the draft. Like free agency is really what's gonna get me. That's gonna get my juices flowing. Let's see. They said trade Kirk and next year's first and third pick for Lamar Jackson. Restructure Cook. Say bye-bye to Thielen. Sign Chark. Chark Jr. Draft linebacker, center, guard, and D-line. Okay. Lemmy Smith for GM. Lemmy Smith for GM. You got my vote. I like the sound of that. I'm not mad with that at all. You know, like Lamar Jackson, give me Lamar Jackson. I know some people don't really like him, but guess what? Lamar Jackson has one of the best passing percentage. People say, oh, he can't throw the ball. You must ain't watching football. Like you must ain't watching football because Lamar Jackson throws a lot better than you think. And guess what? Lamar Jackson never had weapons at wide receiver. He never had a Justin Jefferson at all. The only thing Lamar Jackson ever had is a tight end. Like, let's just keep it real. Name a wide receiver Lamar Jackson had, and don't tell me Hollywood Brown, bro. And Rashard Bateman, yeah, that was last year. He's okay, but like, when has Lamar Jackson had a wide receiver one, bro? Could you imagine him running out of the pocket and Justin Jefferson streaking downfield or running across the field while Lamar's running up? Bro, could you imagine how many unscripted plays we would have? That's the word we need. Unscripted. We're not going to get back on Kirk, but Kirk doesn't believe in unscripted. If the play is not there, Kirk is giving up on the play. He plays by the book. You know what I mean? He's the quarterback that plays by the book. Like the play that's called, that's the play that's being ran. And if that play breaks down, it's over with. Straight up. To where Lamar, hey, that's what I say. We need somebody who can improvise, dog. It would add a dynamic to this offense that would be crazy, bro. Could you imagine defenses having to worry about Justin Jefferson downfield plus another wide receiver threat on top of the quarterback maybe being able to scramble for 30 yards? Like, it's almost unstoppable, bro. The Eagles are a prime example, bro. It's damn near unstoppable. Like, it really is, bro. The Eagles were dropping 30 damn near every game. Why? Because you just can't stop. At some point, it's just like, fuck it. We gotta sacrifice something, and we just gotta understand that we need to score more points than them. Because they're gonna put up 30. We need to try to score 31. You put a team against the wall, bro. That's what I'm looking forward to for the Vikings. But yeah, man. Shout out again, Malachi. I'm loving it. I'm loving the super chat. Let's go. I'm in. Let's go. Let's see, bro. Byron Murphy. Hey, that's a big pickup from the Arizona Cardinals. That's a big pickup. We were talking about that earlier. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for sure, like, I want defensive players that have attitude. Like, I said this in a video, like, I want borderline felons, bro. Like, I want borderline felons, bro. Like, I don't, like, the thing is this, man. I'm tired of all the nice guys. Like, I'm sick of it, bro. Like, I'm sick of it. You know, I'm sick of you tackling a motherfucker super hard and you want to help them up and shit. Like, I'm just tired of it, bro. Like, I want a guy that damn near is about to get a penalty because he's like, you know, standing over a dude, flexing on him. You know what I mean? Like, doing the Allen Iverson step over and shit. Like, that's just what I'm looking for, man. Is that a crime? Like, is that a crime that we just want to get some lit players? Like, I just feel like we don't have that. Daniil Hunter, nice as hell. He does his little karate kick after he gets a sack, bro. He's not a savage, though, when it comes to him making big plays. You know, Harrison Smith, probably our hardest hitter that really sticks his nose in there. Guess what? He makes a good play. He gets right back in the huddle. He's like the Steph Curry of NFL. Like, he's not going to taunt at all. You know what I mean? Shit, to be real, like, we don't have nobody. A bunch of nice guys, man. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of nice. You have to have somebody on there that's willing to take a chance of getting a flag at least every once in a while, man. At least. You know, Byron Murphy, type of player I want. Savage. Savage, man. We got to get some savages, man. We need a couple savages spread out through the field. I'm not saying all of them need to be that, but we need at least 2 or 3 on the defense that are like really out there, like ready for war, you know what I mean? And ready to pop all game. I said this in a video. Remember when Patrick Peterson played the Cardinals? Why you ain't have that energy playing every team? Y'all remember how good he played because he knew he wanted to pop his shit all game, pointing at the coach, waving his finger, doing all that. You want to know why he played like that? Because he had something against the Cardinals and he wanted to prove it. But he needs to play like that all the time. You know, we just need some guys out there that are like willing to just, you know, pop they shit, man. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, just keeping it real. We do. Real, man. Like, it's just crazy. I think Scene is back running. And shit. Yeah, for sure. He is. He is, man. Shout out to Lewis Scene too. Like Lewis Scene, man, he bouncing back heavy, man. For sure. He's bouncing back heavy. Yup. He sure is. He's bouncing back heavy, man. I hope he turns into who we expected him to be. You know what I mean? Because we're actually banking on that. If you think about it, we're banking on that, bro. We need him to be a savage, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Cameron Bynum he's not it. Like, he's not. He's too up and down. You know, he makes a good play. He has a decent game 1 week, and then he goes missing for 3 weeks, and then he has a game where he sparks a little bit, and then he goes missing another 3 weeks. Like, we need consistency. A guy that we know every Sunday he line up. He might not have the greatest game, but he gonna have a good game. You know, he's gonna have good game, great game, good game, great game. Like, we need that. You know what I mean? Not fucking missing, great game, missing, great game, missing. Like, no more of that shit, man. Straight up, no more of that. All that's over with. I'm sick of that. Booth Jr. So George Booth Jr., man, like, I don't know, man. Like, Booth Jr. sticky. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I want Booth Jr. to be a savage, bro. Like, I really do. You know what I mean? Like, I really do. I tell people, man, I'm a Vikings fan before anything. Like, when it comes to these young players, man, I want them to be good. But some reason Booth Jr. doesn't move me, man. It just doesn't. It just doesn't, man. I just think, like, there was so much evidence there that his injuries were an issue, and people got so caught up on his couple highlights that he had of him being able to play like a wide receiver and catch. Yeah, that's all fine and dandy if he's able to be out there to do that, though. Like, that's what it boils down to me. It's like, yes, he's very athletic. He can make these type of plays, but is he going to be available to make those plays? And when I look at his history, even he said it, he's been injured since high school. Like, not just college, bro, since high school. You know what I mean? Like, when somebody tells you that, it's like, yo, it's going to be another Irv Smith type of deal, I feel like. But I hope it proves me wrong, though, to be honest with you. I really do. Because we know how bad we need some cornerbacks that can really play. We need that cornerstone, man. I love Cameron Dantzler, and I just feel like he took a little step back, man. Injuries, again, too. Cameron Dantzler just getting injured. And I hope somebody needs to step up other than Duke Shelley. Like, yeah, Duke Shelley stepped up. But do I see Duke Shelley as a CB1? No. But you never know, though, man. Duke Shelley played pretty good, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited about Duke Shelley. We absolutely bring Duke Shelley back. And Duke Shelley absolutely right now is starting. Like, if the season was starting again in another 2 weeks or so, Duke Shelley is a starter. If we have who we have right now, Duke Shelley's a starter. That's a fact. Duke Shelley's a starter. I'll get to your question right after this, Eric. Let's see. Irv Smith. So Irv Smith, I think, is gone. Yeah, Irv Smith's out of there, man. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy that Irv's out of there. Like, hopefully he goes somewhere and becomes the Irv Smith that we thought he was. But he's irrelevant now, man. We have T.J. Hawkinson. All you need is, to keep it real, man. Johnny Munt is good enough. Johnny Munt is good enough to play behind T.J. Hawkinson. I'm gonna just keep it real. Like, when you have T.J. Hawkinson, you're good, because you never want to have two potentially star tight ends on your team, because there's not enough time to use both of them efficiently. I know when we got TJ Hawkinson, we're like, oh, we got TJ and Irv, but at the end of the day, like, having two, like, look what happened. It happened in Philly when they had Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz. One of them had to go, man. You know what I mean? One of them had to go. You can't have two star, but that just isn't normal for a football team. Like, you have one star tight end, and then you get guys that can block. Your backups are guys that can block and do a couple other little things. Okay, they're not great, but they can do them good enough. And I think Johnny Munt, I'm perfectly fine with keeping Johnny Munt. Johnny Munt and TJ Hawkinson. As long as you got TJ Hawkinson, Johnny Munt's good, man. Hopefully Irv gets to go and flourish somewhere else. No, I wish nothing but the best for him. But again, injuries, all the hype every year. Well, don't forget we got Irv Smith. I mean, how can you not forget? How can you not forget? The man barely played. He barely played. I mean, the man gets hurt if you look at him wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, he barely played, man. I'm glad we out of that phase. Should Greg Joseph stay? That's a good question, man. I like Greg Joseph, man. To be real, I do. I don't know, man. That's a good question. You know what I mean? Like, if I had to choose today, I would say, yeah, why not? You know what I mean? Like, why not? Like, what is a good reason why we should get rid of Greg Joseph? Who we're getting? Who are we getting? So if I had to, like, if it was right now, Eric, I'm saying keep Greg Joseph and just let him build off of the relationship that he started last year with Kevin O'Connell and everybody, and see what it does. You know what I mean? Like, if it gets like in the middle of the season or a couple weeks into the season and he's shanking shit, then obviously you got to make a move on it. But as of now, I mean, I don't see why you get rid of him and then have to go through the kicking carousel again. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, the way last season played out, man, all of the kickers were doing shitty, bro. Like, all of them. You know what I mean? Like, we as Vikings fans, like, of course, we're going to be a lot harder on our players because that's who we watch and that's who we judge and we pay attention to every Sunday. But I'm going to tell you what, there's a lot of teams out there that it could be worse, bro. Like, look at the Dallas kicker during that playoff game. Did y'all remember that? Like, and he was one of the best kickers throughout the season. So kickers are a little they're a little tricky, man. You know what I mean? Like, I think Greg Joseph's consistent enough to where it's like, just keep him. And then if any, but I mean, if we get rid of him, am I going to be mad? No, I ain't going to be mad. I know some people want to get rid of him already. So, hey, that's fine. You know what I mean? I'm not going to die on that hill. I'm going to tell you right now, I might die on the Cook Hill, but I ain't going to die on that hill. Straight up. You can go get Destroying on YouTube for all I give a damn. You know what I mean? The dude who be doing the YouTube videos and shit be kicking like a motherfucker, you can go get him. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn who you get, as long as that bitch just better make it feel you got one job. I mean, that's how I look at kickers. I look at kickers like, as we're doing this live stream, like, Greg Joseph should be somewhere kicking a ball. Like, that's how I look at kickers. You get paid $1 million to do one, literally. Like, you don't even have to read a play. You don't even have to read the book, bro. Like, seriously, bro. All you have to do is kick the ball. Like, you should be kicking right now. Like, as we're doing this stream, Greg Joseph, you should be somewhere in the dark kicking. I don't give a damn. Like, kick until you're tired. Wake up, go kick again. You know what I mean? Until you damn near like Kobe Bryant and you never miss. I bet you that's what Justin Tucker did. I bet you that's what he did. That's why he's separated from everybody. When you got one job, you can perfect that shit. You know what I mean? It's all mental after that. You either got the mentality or you don't. Because kicking is a lot of mentality. You know what I mean? Like, you got to kill it. You got to have that Mamba mentality. Like, you're going to make the kick. Like, don't have no doubts, bro. Because the minute you have a doubt, you're going to shank that hoe. And I think kickers just give me that vibe where they just thinking too hard on the sideline, pacing back and forth and shit. Like, quit thinking about it, bro. Go out there and kick the ball. You got one job, bro. Kick it. You know what I mean? Like, kick the shit. You know what I'm saying? You getting paid $1 million to fucking kick a ball? Like, let's get it. How about the kicker for the Raiders? Nice work, Zimmer. Yeah, man. Carlson. Exactly. We got rid of him, and you know what I'm saying? We got rid of Carlson. Now he damn near one of the best fucking kickers. Should Vikings draft the kicker? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I think there's enough kickers going around the league right now that, you know, because the kickers are that's the thing with kickers, y'all. Like, they're year by year, man. Like, we just talked about Daniel Carlson, that Mike Zimmer, you know, got rid of him because he missed 3 kicks in a game. But guess what? Now he's the damn near the best kicker besides Justin Tucker, bro. He's right. He's not probably number 2. You know what I mean? Like, right out the following year. You know what I mean? So it's like kickers are year by year, man. They just are. You know what I mean? One year they're going to have a down year. Then the following year, if they're young, the following year, they might turn into the best kicker in the NFL. You just never know. I think it's all, like I say, kicking is a lot of mental, man. It's a lot of mental practice. You got to have mind control. You either got it or you don't. But, you know. But we not going to die on no hill by no kicker. You do not draft a kicker. Hell no. Hell no. Not with the slight amount. Now, if we had a ton of picks, I would be okay. But with the amount of picks we got this draft, you do not waste one of them shit on no kicker. Hell no. I'd rather go center before a kicker. Keep it real. Yeah. Let's see. To the Vikings. Let's see. Destroying cold. Yeah, destroy. I'm telling you. Destroying. Nobody will break this missed extra point record because everyone else cut the kicker about missed 5 or 6. Yeah. I think he missed like 6, didn't he? Purple Haze. I believe and heard CB debt in this draft is pretty deep. Heard it from another Vikings podcast. Sorry, Rap. Hey, that's cool, man. Hey, look, bro. Like, I am not mad. I know y'all listen to other Vikings podcast, bro. Listen, my channel raw and uncut, and I know if you want like real details and shit, man, I understand where my niche is in this shit. You know, I just keep it 100 and we just talk our shit. I'm not trying to be the smartest motherfucking Vikings podcaster. I'm not. I mean, I'm not in no competition with nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I like somebody, it's because I like them personally. And if y'all like them with me, then shit, we both like them. That's how I rock. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to be the smart guy. I'm really not. I like who I like, man. We got another 99 cent in the building. Let's get it. I like who I like. I like who I like. I'm gonna tell you who I don't like. We've been talking about them damn near. All show for the most part. I'm gonna tell you who I don't like. Y'all drop down in the chat who we don't like, man. Drop it in the chat, man. Who we don't like, man. Who we don't like, man. Let's see who get it right. Who we don't like. I ain't gonna tell y'all. We're gonna see if y'all get it right. Shit. Let me see some Richardson and dream a little. Hey, if we can get Richardson, David, man, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, that would be crazy, bro. I would probably backflip if we could get a motherfucker like him. And you know what's crazy is the chances of him being good in the NFL. I mean, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know, but I want to at least take the chance, man. I enjoy the rap show. Skull, appreciate y'all, man, for sure. For sure, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we just keep it real. We keep it real at Triple P, man. We just be talking. Hey, I love y'all to death, man. Y'all family. Everybody in here family, man. Don't like when Carson and Dave feuding. Yeah. Yeah, Carson and Dave beefing. Yeah, I know. They must got some beef going on. I stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of it. I ain't got no issues. I ain't got no issues with nobody. R.A.P. mind his business. You know what I'm saying? You talking about oh, perfectly good. You crazy. You crazy day, man. Like, nah. I mean, yeah, I don't like him either, though. I'm gonna keep it real. I damn sure don't like him. Like, for sure. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like him. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Sosa. He a clown. That dude is a hoe. Like, for real. I don't like the cheeseheads. Yeah, we don't like them either. We don't like them either, for sure. Shout out my boy Ricky in the building, man. Zimmer is a different culture. Yeah, man. Ricky's probably gonna go to Zimmer. I think he's gonna go to Denver to be real. I think Denver is gonna be. Hold on. I think Denver's gonna be like, shout out Malachi, man. Malachi dropping the bag tonight. Straight up, like dropping the bag tonight, man. We keeping that up there too, man. I'm gonna just keep that there for me. Malachi dropping the bag tonight. Straight up. Let's see. Yup, pause up. Let's see. Dylan. Hold on, what Dylan say? We on it, Day. Hey, for sure, man. Everybody know, man. Everybody know that dude is a clown. You feel me? Carson blocked me just because I started doing a show with Dave. I was like, question mark, man. Carson, my boy. Like, Carson, my boy, though. I ain't gonna lie. One thing we not gonna do, we ain't gonna sit here and talk about my boy now. We could talk about that other clown, though, that start with the R and end with the S. But Carson, my guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Malachi dropped the bag of the 99-cent stuff. Yeah. Hey, shit, he done dropped like 10 of them, though. He done dropped like 10 of them, George. My boy Malachi balling out tonight. I don't care if you drop a penny. Shit, you can do 5 cents. You know what I'm saying? You can do 5 cents. I ain't tripping, man. It's all love. Let's see. What Atlanta got a shitload of money this season. Yeah, they do. They do, but they also need a lot of help. To be real, Atlanta, I don't think money gonna help them this year. I'm gonna keep it real. I think they problems deeper than money this year. It might take them a couple. I think they're in like full rebuild where maybe 2-3 years. One thing I do worry about though, I do worry about the Bears a little bit. Right? The Bears, like Justin Fields, I'm not worried about Justin Fields. Like Justin Fields to me, I'm not sold on him, bro. Like he can run, you know what I mean? But can he throw? Like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Can he throw? Because running, you ain't gonna be able to do that all the time, bro. Like there was one game where this man had to run like 4 or 5 times in a row. And like when he got down to in the red zone, bro, and ran out of bounds, like the man literally leaned on something like the JLG lifts that hold the cameras and shit. The man literally leaned back on that bitch and just was like taking deep breaths. Like that shit wearing that boy out, man. That boy need a wide receiver and a running back. Ask Justin Fields how it feels to not have a damn running game. You know what I'm saying? Because them boy got the whole franchise on his back. Straight up. Like that man got the whole franchise on his back. Like the man literally looked like he was about to just give up, dog. Like he's sick of that shit. He's sick of not having a wide receivers. But I do worry about him to say that they have an ass of capital. I think their defense. I'm more worried about the type of shit they can do on defense, bro. Like if people want to come play there too on top of their draft capital, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like they sacrificed last year to bounce back heavy. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna bounce back strong than a motherfucker. They're gonna go from a team that was garbage to like, boom, like straight up. Because you know what? When you got a defense that they can build with the money they got, you don't need a crazy offense. You don't. Like Justin Fields can be average, you know. And Bears, you know how Bears are. They live off building a defense. You know what I mean? They live off building defense. So that's their culture. That's what their fans always beg for. They're not big. They've never had really a good quarterback like that, so they can care the fuck less about quarterback. They want a linebacker. They miss Brian Urlachers and shit. That's who they want. You know what I mean? Like they want to smother in defense. That's just their culture. That's just Bears, bro. Like I watch some of their podcasts. That's all they care about. Like they don't give a fuck about Justin Fields. They're like, bro, I don't get. Give me a linebacker. Give me a defensive end. You know what I'm saying? Give me a safety. That's what they want. You know, and I don't blame them because if you can have a smothering defense, bro, like that old saying where defense wins championships, like it could be true still because. I mean, if you really have the number one defense in the league, like you saw what the 49ers did with Brock Purdy. That's why they were able to do it with a Mr. Irrelevant quarterback. You got a defense, man. You can keep your team in the game for the most part. I mean, straight up. Shout out Malachi again. Bag dropper. Let's see. Fields in the Vikings offense. I can dream. You like Fields? You like Fields? Like I don't think he would. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I like would I take him over Kirk right now? Probably. There's probably a lot of people I take over Kirk to be real, and that's probably just my personal feelings though. Like I'd probably have to like sleep on it, but I definitely. You know what I can't wait for, y'all. Like I just can't wait until we get our quarterback like that. Like to be real, like I'm kind of envious of the Bears because they do have a guy where they're at least their fans can say, hey, he's still young, he still has time to prove that he can be that guy, and they have something to root for. Like, doesn't it just feel like Kirk Cousins? Like I'm just keeping it real, man. Doesn't it feel like we've already rooted for him enough to where we know what we're gonna get? Like, do y'all expect to see anything different, bro? No, we know he's reached his ceiling, man. It's a fact. Like, this is not hating, bro. Like, this is just speaking the fact. Like, Kirk Cousins' ceiling has been reached. And I think this year that just passed, that was the ceiling, okay? He has hit the concrete ceiling, bro. Like, there's no busting. It wasn't no glass ceiling where he can bust through that motherfucker. No, it's straight concrete. You're not getting through there. Like we've literally seen what we're gonna see out of our quarterback. Now we can sit back and ask ourselves, hey, are we gonna be able to win with that? Like what needs to happen? Does the defense need to be top 10? Does the offense need to be offensive line need to be top 10? You know, is does Justin Jefferson have to have the pressure to get 1,800 yards every season for, I mean, you know, like what all needs to happen for this guy to get there? I mean, this is what it is, bro. Like the ceiling has been hit, man. But going in the right direction is the only shit that matters. That's a fact. Like we definitely need to go in the right direction, and the right direction is going to be getting our guy for the future that we can root for and be happy about. You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait to be on the other side of the fence. Because one thing about quarterbacks, man, like, believe it or not, bro, like, there's Kansas City Chiefs fans that downplay Patrick Mahomes. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, one thing about fan bases is you're always going to have a portion of the fan base that's still going to think there's always better out there in a quarterback. You know what I mean? Because they compare their quarterback to a Tom Brady or something like that. Like they're always going to believe that there's better, right? But like me, I just want to get somebody that I can just believe in, a young, hungry motherfucker, man, that I can just buy his jersey and just, you know what I mean? Like just be like, man, this is my quarter, and be arguing with y'all saying, man, leave my quarterback alone. You know what I mean? On some TO shit, like, that's my quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be telling y'all that. But unfortunately, I agree with all of y'all in the chat, man. I'm ready to move on. I mean, like, I'm ready to move on, man. Like, straight up. Like, I want to move on. I'm done. This relationship is over with, bruh. This relationship is over with, bruh. Like, we've been together long enough. We've noticed that we're not growing together. Like, we need to just go ahead and call it quits. You talking like we signed it when we drafted Teddy. Like, bro, when we drafted Teddy, I was lit. I was like, bro, we finally went after some. I watched his highlights and all that. I was watching film. I'm like, yo, hey, we got Teddy 2 gloves out here, bro. Like, listen, it's lit, you know. And then that unfortunate injury happened because I believe that Teddy could have been a franchise. Nah, he needed to work on his deep ball. You feel me? Like his deep ball wasn't that good. I ain't gonna lie, but you know what I'm saying? Like he could have been a franchise quarterback. I think that injury really did something to his mental, bro. Like rightfully so. Like this man's leg literally almost came off. They said, bro, and it's a shame that it happened. And damn, that shit happened in OTAs. I think like it was like walkthrough shits. So it's crazy, bro. I feel so bad for Teddy, man. But you know what? He's made a living though, man, sticking around and people still trusting him. So that just shows you his value though. Even after an injury like that and having to fight through all that, man, teams still put trust in Teddy and have him as a backup, right? And he can win you some football games still. I mean, like when he went to the Saints, he won like 5 in a row. Remember, I think he went like 5-0 when he had to play. So shit, Teddy ain't no. I mean, I just think if he would have never had that gruesome of an injury, I think he would have been our franchise quarterback, man. I ain't no telling. He probably still would have been our QB, you know. And I probably would have rode for him unless he was playing bad and ain't win no playoff game. But I think Teddy could have got us there. And keep it real, because there's just something about Teddy. I just felt like he was wanting to win. That's the thing about it. I just think Kirk doesn't care about a Super Bowl. Like I said earlier, man. I just don't think it matters to him. It's not on his list of, oh, I absolutely want to get a ring before I retire. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's his top priority. I think his priority is like his family and just making sure his family's comfortable, his bank account looks good, and he's playing football because he likes it. You talking like me? Hold on. My bad. Teddy 2 gloves, though. You already know that. Teddy 2 gloves. That's a fact. Alex Smith injury, man. That was bad too. Yeah, like that's what I thought. That's what I thought Teddy had. I thought Teddy had that Alex Smith injury, bruh. Like it was bad, man. I remember, bruh. I remember exactly what, bro. I was actually home, right? And I'm laying in bed. This is when me and my wife had a 1-bedroom apartment. And I'm laying in bed, bruh, and I'm watching ESPN, and then all of a sudden, breaking news. And they say, Teddy, I'm like, yo, my heart dropped. You know what I mean? My heart, I'm like, what are we going to do now? You know what I mean? Like, that shit had me sick, man. That shit had me sick, man. I feel bad for Teddy, man. I'm lit. Hey, for real, you is lit, Malachi. I ain't gonna lie. You super lit tonight. Appreciate you too, man. Appreciate all the damn support, bro. Like, straight up, man. That's super love, man. Shit, I got hats. And shit getting made now, man. I want to show y'all the design, but I think y'all gonna rock with this shit. Like, y'all gonna rock with these hats and shit I got dropping. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, even I'm lit about this shit. Like, I got hats coming, and I'm gonna make shirts and shit. But we about to start branding this shit, man. My goal is to get Justin Jefferson or any one of the Vikings players. They gonna wear my hat at a press conference. Watch how I speak that shit into existence. It's gonna happen. They gonna hear about RAP's hats, man. Actually, all of our hats, because it's gonna be our brand, bro. It's gonna be our brand. You feel me? And watch, we gonna get them motherfuckers to wear that shit during a game, like a walkthrough or something. Watch. Y'all watch what I say, man. Mark my words. Y'all mark my words, because we definitely posting that shit when it happened. We definitely posting that. Y'all will see it sooner than later, man. I actually got to call them tomorrow. I'm going to call them tomorrow. I'll keep y'all updated. Y'all know I like to keep the family in tune, man. I'll keep y'all updated for sure on that. But yeah, when I do get the hats, man, I'm getting a physical too. So I'll be the one shipping them out. So if y'all want to cop them, you know what I'm saying? Like once I get them in hand, I'll let y'all know. Obviously, I'm going to wear them during videos, during the stream. And y'all will really be able to just, hey, you want to order one? Cash at me. Super chat, whatever's easier for you. Bim, shipping it off next day. Let's rock. Know what I mean? Yeah, it's merch time. It's merch time, George. It's definitely merch time. Purple Haze said, I like your shirt. Hey, appreciate Jimi Hendrix, man. Greatest guitar player of all time, man, in my opinion. Like I said, I like Prince. You know what I mean? There's a couple guitar players I like, but Jimi Hendrix, definitely untouchable. And he left-handed too, so you know what I'm saying? I'm left-handed. So I think that's our connection too. I'll take one and I'll wear it on my show. That's a fact, Day. You already know. We going. I'm shipping them things out, bruh. I'm shipping them things out for sure. Dylan, appreciate you. I already know. Hey, I already know, man. Y'all gonna say, man, that's why I love y'all so damn much, man. Y'all been so big a support, man. Y'all keep me doing this shit, man. Like for real. Like this shit is crazy. We all got each other to be real. I know if I ever need somebody to talk to, all I gotta do is hit go live. And I know my people's gonna be here. You feel me? Nah, y'all only be tapping in at when I do it at night though. You know, I did a stream during the day. Y'all ain't but nowhere to be found. We had like 6 people in the building. It was a couple of y'all here though. It was a couple of y'all here. I know, but I know that be me, man. I always be unorthodox and shit. Just be thinking I can hit live whenever the hell I want. You're like, damn, you gotta let us know, bruh. Like straight up. I just be thinking I can go live whenever the hell I want and shit without letting my people know. Straight up. Like, damn, rap, your ass ain't letting us know when you go live. That's why we ain't been there. Shit, I feel you though, man. I be trying to post that shit, man. I'm gonna do better though, to be real. Like, and one thing about this season coming up, like one thing I'm definitely promising y'all is watch parties are going to be lit. All right, I'm doing watch parties. That's so, you know, every year I want to try to implicate something on our channel to where, you know, and y'all hear me say, man, this is our channel, bro. Like, I want y'all to know, like, we running this shit together. You feel me? So like, hey, next season we're doing watch parties. Y'all invite everybody y'all can. You know what I mean? And we're gonna be having watch parties. So that's the new thing I'm gonna implicate on my damn stream next season. So then y'all will be able to hear me curse Kirk Cousins out like real time, bro. Like real time. We're gonna be on here cursing his ass out together. You know what I mean? Curb stomping him like we did tonight. You know what I mean? Appreciate you, Malachi. You said you grab a hat for sure. I'm definitely getting on that first thing tomorrow, man. I'm calling them, man. I done sent them the design and everything. I'm really kind of mad because they were supposed to call me today, or they were supposed to call me yesterday because I sent them the design on Monday and they didn't even call me, bro. I'm like, damn, I got to beg for y'all business. Like, I told my wife, part of me makes me want to go buy my own shit and start making my own shit. Like, I hate depending on people like that. I ain't got to, well, I shouldn't have to beg. And this is a real company in my city that does that. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta call and check on you to see if you're doing my shit. Like, damn, where the fuck they do that at? But it's all good. I'm the chat. Hey, for sure, man. Justin always taps in. That's a fact. Justin might work too hard. My Instagram is Purple Pocket Podcast. Malachi, Purple Pocket Podcast everywhere. On Twitter, you know what I'm saying? TikTok, I just post like little clips though. Like my Instagram is just me posting my thumbnails and shit too. Like I don't really be going too hard and shit. I need to go harder to be real. I'm interested in the hat. Hey, appreciate you, Joker. Hey, for sure, man. Hey, wait till y'all see the design, bro. Like I really want to go up to the camera and show y'all on my phone. Matter of fact, let me do that, man. Y'all want to see the design? Who want to see the design, man? Matter of fact, let me do this. I'm gonna email the design in my email and then I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up on the computer so y'all can see it real quick. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Matter of fact, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have y'all vote on the design with me. Hold up, y'all stay tapped in. Hold on. I'm about to email it to myself real quick and then pull it up. I'm about to screen share. Appreciate you, Malachi, on the follow. I see you. Hold on, I'm about to share my screen real quick. Just give me a second. Work with the boy. Work with the boy. Let me see if it'll let me. Let me just preview this shit real quick. Tell me, y'all. Hey, y'all be real with me, man. Like one thing I like is honesty, man. If that shit ass, tell me that shit ass. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type I like simple. You know what I mean? So this design was inspired by definitely something. Oh, why the hell it ain't got the background though? Hold up. Yeah, that sucks because I forgot it don't got no background, so it's white. Hold on real quick. Let me send this one. me see if this one look different. Yeah. Let's see what this one look like. There we go. All right. Facts. All right. This one here, decent. All right. Let me go back and share this shit real quick. All right. Hold on. Y'all there? All right. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this right here, man. This gonna be the brand right here. What's up, Eli? Appreciate you. Appreciate you in the building, man. What y'all think about that shit right there? Tell me what y'all think, man. Tell me what y'all think, man. Hey, listen, drop fire in the damn chat or drop shit in the chat, man, or drop ass. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Facts. That's how Purple and Gold talk about shit. Well, then fuck you there. You ain't getting no hat then, Dave. He say, I got two designs I'm in between though now. I got two designs. Y'all let me know, man. Keep it real. Would y'all rock that on a hat? I copped that yesterday. All right, facts. I like to get y'all involved, man. Malachi, man, you rocking with it for real, man, or you just saying that, man? You rocking with it for real? Facts. All right. Y'all think I should change the font? Joker said he would cop. All right. 100%. All right. Facts. That shit gonna look fire on a black hat though. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like I seen that shit on a black background, bro. Like that shit look cold, bro. It's simple too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously I can't use the Vikings because they gonna sue me. But I mean, I appreciate y'all though, man. Yeah. So that's definitely what I'm gonna do. Maybe change it to the actual Vikings font. Okay. I just, you know what, Eli, man, like only thing I worry about, man, is I know like them boy, I know like the Vikings, they damn, them boy get real sticky, boy. You mess around and try to mess around with their damn fonts and stuff like that. That's the only thing I worry about, you know what I mean? Me being little me, boy, Vikings take everything I own. You feel me? I can't do that. I leave lifestyle font alone, change, okay. I like the lifestyle font. It's fire. All right, bet. Hey, I'm glad I did this shit tonight. I ain't gonna lie, because I need that feedback, bro. Because I'm calling them tomorrow. I know they ain't start yet because they would have called me by now and sent me a sample. So I'm a damn sure go back to the drawing board. But y'all think it's straight though to have the VKING. I was really gonna just do VKNG, like Viking lifestyle, just without the I. And then I was like, I think somebody else already got that though. You know what I mean? Like that VKNG shit. I feel like I seen that shit before. So that's why I added the S, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm gonna just let y'all know the other design is I got like an upside down triangle as the V. You know what I mean? For creation, for creative purposes. You know, my mind, man, like I'm a creative. I like to be on some other creative shit. You know how some people like to turn the A upside down as a V or some shit. Like I got a triangle and then it's KNGS. That shit fire too. My wife said she didn't like that one. I'm like, bro, that shit creative as hell though. Let me see if I can bring that one up. Hold up. I'm gonna show y'all one more. I'm gonna show y'all that one and then y'all tell me. Keep it real, man. Let me send this one. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I fucks with y'all, man. Hold up real quick. Tell me how y'all feel about this one. Because this one here, then let me see. Fuck it, I could just share it like that. I ain't got nothing on there. Y'all feel about that one with the V? What y'all feel about that one with the upside down triangle? Now I know the spacing and shit I gotta get ready. This was just rough. Like I just did this shit rough real quick. I did the upside down triangle. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me if that shit. Tell me if that shit garbage. Y'all like the other one, man? Y'all like the other one better, or y'all think the upside down triangle? I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm a fan of the triangle only because, you know what I mean, that shit different. Man, that looked like a panty. It's gonna get curse from Zachary. I like that better, but spell out the word kings with the I. Okay, yeah, because to be real, if I use the triangle, I can do that. If I use the triangle, I can do that, Zach. So, you know what I mean? I might actually be able to add the I. You know what I'm saying? I can actually add the I in there because at the end of the day, it's really triangle KINGS. So you're right. I for sure. Add the I. Facts. Facts. I bet. Bet. Bet the squad, bro. Y'all help y'all designing this shit, man. That's a fact, bro. Like, listen, when we see Justin Jefferson wearing this shit, like, watch what I say. Watch what I say. We're gonna see Justin Jefferson wearing this shit right here. I'm gonna add the I in that motherfucker tomorrow. Cause yeah, I'm definitely pulling up to that manufacturer. I'm gonna be like, yo, what's up? Like, and I done switched it too. I'm gonna be like, I done switched it now. I'll cop for 25. Yeah, that's what they're gonna be, man. They're gonna be 25 a pop. They're gonna be 25 a pop. But really, both of them are legit. Okay. Okay. To be real, like I like this one better. My wife said she didn't like the triangle, but she's very simple. Like my wife's very like she don't really think like outside the box. I'm the type of motherfucker where I be just thinking weird random shit. And I'm like, you know what? A triangle is shaped like a V. You know what I mean? And I always think about copyrights because I used to do music too. So my mind always trying to get around copyright. I'm gonna keep it real. And just creative control too. Like this is creative control. Like you see somebody use a triangle as a V, you know that's RAP and triple P's. You know what I mean? That's our shit. You feel me? Appreciate it though, man. I appreciate y'all. No hat, bro. We all on the same team. I'm just drinking with you. Oh no hate. Yeah. Facts though. Yeah, I already know. I already know, man. Listen, I'm gonna drop that. Also, that also has a crown. Maybe the I also has a crown. Okay. All right. I'm gonna definitely play with it. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna rock with them tomorrow. See what they talking about, and then shit. I'm gonna put together a couple little more. They're gonna be the same thing, but I'm gonna add the crown, and then I'll damn add the eye too for sure, and see what that look like. I'll have a couple more. We'll go live one more time, and we'll have a vote on that shit, and then that bitch gonna drop. The good thing is they can make the hats the next day. They said they can do most of them the same day because I'm trying to cop like 50 of them at a time because I want to have stock. Like if y'all want to cop them, I can just ship them hoes out the next day. If y'all send the bread, I can just ship them hoes out. Y'all had them hoes in 3 days. I mean, for real though, man. But I appreciate all the support, man. I've been on live for 2 hours and 20 minutes, man. I'm about to get up off here, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Tonight was lit, bro. This shit was fun as hell. To be real, like I think on my way home from work, I got a setup now where my phone can set up. I can go live. I got a mic and shit in my car. I think I'm gonna start doing car rides home and going live with y'all, man. That's a fact, man. I'm gonna start going live a lot more, bro. Like, cause I just appreciate it. I love kicking it with y'all last. I ain't gonna lie. I just love talking, man. But I appreciate y'all tonight, man. It's been super lit, man. Malachi, man, appreciate you dropping the bag. Tweet for the Hope dropping the bag. All y'all dropping the bag, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Everybody who commented, man. I love y'all boys, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap into my channel. Y'all know I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow. Hey, make sure you comment. I don't care. Listen, all of my videos, bro. If y'all see my videos, comment and hit the like button so we can go against this algorithm and get Triple P pumping, bro. I don't care if you say rap. You sound crazy, bro. You don't know what the hell you talking about. I don't care. Just comment on the video. You feel me? Appreciate y'all, man. Holla at your boy.